There we go, one. Oh, heck. What's up there, guys? If anybody's in here wants to come up and chit chat. Yep, it's going to be.
Easier than trying to type.
What's up, Debbie?
Hey, Debbie. Let's see.
Oh, we got 6 in here.
Yeah, James said he'll be up after his wife goes to bed. So oh, going on. Let me tell you what. Stupid. How are you tonight, Debbie?
Hey, she walked to the
Stupid here. What did I do now? What's up, Brandon? What's up, James?
What's going on, man? How are you guys?
Here, what did
Oh,
I do
hold
now?
on. I'm mute.
I'm just laughing
Oh,
over
No, I had to mute the live stream on YouTube when I came up.
there. Yeah.
So you don't have to listen to it twice.
No echo?
No echo, 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 echo.
Hey, Brandon.
Come on up, Rumpel.
Yeah, you haven't been up in a while.
So yeah, you got the same thing I got. I think you're getting more rain than me though down there.
Dude, it ain't stopped since about 3 o'clock this morning.
It's just going and going and going.
We had 10 o'clock. It started sprinkling, and it was like a steady rain, and then it got harder and harder. And then I came home, and for like 3 hours, it was just a steady rain again. And then now it just decided to dump water everywhere.
Yeah, it's being stupid here.
According to radar, it don't show much of anything around us, but
I step outside, it tells a different story.
exactly.
Radar's a liar.
Well, it did too here. I'm not looking at mine right now.
Sounds good, Brandon. Oh.
Well, then they're calling for thunderstorms tomorrow. And my rain will be out of here at about 2 in the morning, but when I go to the 10-day, Thursday, scattered thunderstorms in the morning becoming more widespread in the afternoon.
The week does not look good, that's for sure.
Leave your toys outside the office, bud.
But he says, but it's a perfect play place.
70 degrees, 5-10-mile-an-hour, rain 80% tomorrow. So it was at 60%. Now it's at 80 tomorrow. Shit.
Squeaker, squeaky.
Down by you guys, there's nothing. Like you said, there's nothing on the radar, but it tells otherwise outside.
Hey, yeah, you walk outside, you're getting wet.
Now it's supposed to pick back up according to what I have weather-wise from 2 a.m. till, oh gosh. Yeah, 9 p.m. and later tomorrow night.
Ball. Job. Now, you guys are north of Columbus, right?
South.
We're due west.
Do you
Southwest of Columbus.
pass Grove City or?
We're on the other side by 275 or by 75.
I got you. You guys just got little clouds, little things right now, but shit.
90% storms tomorrow.
Well, I think they're all going to come from all the storms we get tomorrow is going to come from down by you guys. That's what it looks like. The radar don't go that far, but I'm pretty sure that's where they're going to come from.
Hey,
It's
trucking.
about 2 o'clock in the morning, it's supposed to start back up here.
Yep. Well, yeah, 2 a.m. start about a 40% chance. 3 a.m. is at 80. And it starts to go down a little bit, 70, 60, 20 by the hour. But then come noon, 90% showers. Hey, Jim.
What's up, Mark? How's it going, buddy?
Rain got away to go see Robert another day. Any day.
You can play that game.
B5-0. Hey, to be honest, Kathy cut that finger open to get a piece of metal out of it tonight, so I could actually show my middle finger. But
Hey, Andrew.
the dog
What's up,
stands
Andrew?
there, looked at me, and I give the dog the bird. I said, "This is the one she cut
All right,
open."
we got a few people up here. I'm gonna go burn one.
Steve, good thing, mate.
When don't you burn one? Go burn that cancer stick.
I go burn one too. Burn it down. We got Rumpel in the house, man. I ain't seen him.
Yeah. That was lovely, Stephen.
Don't touch anything. Mess with them.
Don't touch anything, Rumpel. Come on, Rumpel. Sit on your hands.
Touch the button. You know better.
Where's the Andrew at tonight? He ain't up
He's
here
right
yet.
there in the chat.
It's too early for
Come
me.
up yet.
Oh yeah, I just checked my phone, pal. It's 9:20, not 10:20.
I couldn't even tell you if you all was on or not. Don't care. Just having fun.
Oh, same as me.
That's what this is all about. Just kicking back and relaxing, having fun. Hey, Jason, how are you? Stephen will be back here in a second.
Jason, how are you, bud?
I'm not touching a damn thing right now.
Hey, we'll read you the comments, Rumpel. Because when you check comments, you disappear.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This
I was
time.
gonna say, he
Thank
should
you.
have it up on his phone, and then the cam up on.
It says, Rumble, don't start hitting random buttons.
I'm doing that now. One's working. I think they're both working.
Hey, as long as it's working, keep it working, man.
Surprisingly, on that squad.
That's good, Jason. Jason, where are you from, hon? You've probably stated before, but I've got a bad memory when it comes to remembering where everybody's from. So I apologize for that. I have a sneeze coming on. I can feel it, but it won't come. Shit.
Pick your nose and move it around.
That's why I keep making faces. I'm like, they're gonna think I'm weird or something. And I keep taking my hand over my face. It's like I'm trying to get it to come out, but it's like it's just that tingly bleh. Oh, such a funky feeling. What are you doing? Oh, that would be dogs. Connecticut. Okay, so you're not too far then. Cool. Yeah.
I don't even know where the hell it is. I gave it. It's funny. I can't even think of that. I know it's that way, which is backwards, but
I think it's part of one of those 13 colonies or something that we learned in history class.
Yep. No, Andrew, the dogs just ran upstairs to the kids' room. What for? I don't know. My guess is they'll be running back down here pretty soon. I tell you what, when we moved, I was so excited about hardwood floors. I hate them.
yeah, so it's straight right from us.
I love them, but I hate them.
I hear everything all night.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
There's no silence, no quiet.
Yeah.
It used to just be a thump, 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 thump. Now it's a thump, scrape, 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 thump, scrape, scrape, scrape. I'm like,
Then
oh.
don't slide across the floor.
Well, and that's the other part that is actually funny about hardwood floors is watching the dogs go after a ball or a toy,
Oh, they,
and the legs just go every which way.
It's better when you pledge the floor and do that.
I don't have to do that. I don't have to.
you have to do that. The dogs, when they go on slippery things, their paws just don't know what to do, and they're like, yeah.
And they just go. And it's even more hysterical right after we've just clipped their nails.
Oh, yeah, because they have no traction.
There's no traction at all. Now, what's not fun, though, we had one board that we had to fix up and everything else because Tucker inadvertently ended up with a small splinter in his paw pad. That's not cool.
No.
But other than that, yeah, I really, really regret saying, yeah, I want hardwood floors. No carpet.
They're easier to keep clean, man.
No, they're not.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is, yeah.
I don't know. I just press a button.
Because Andrew ain't up here.
The damn robotic vacuums my house. So
I need one of those. That's exactly what I need.
I have to do it when I'm home because otherwise, the dog gets pissed off. When I'm home, he doesn't get mad. Hey, when it gets stuck somewhere and it starts beeping, he runs to it, so I know exactly where it is. I'm like, hey, buddy. You're
That
doing
works.
good.
What are you doing, Asher? What?
It rarely gets stuck though, because like our kitchen is tile, so we have one of those magnetic strips, so it knows not to go in there. The balcony, it knows not to go out there if the door's open because I don't need it to drive right off.
No.
That would be horrible.
Come on, lay down.
Come on, bud. I'm getting up to burn one. Steve's back, so I'm gonna go burn one too. We'll take our turns.
They're rotating. James, just phrase it how it really is. You just don't want to talk to Steven.
I ain't got no problem with Steve. He was going to smoke. There was only two of us up here, and then Rumble showed up. And I was afraid Rumble was going to hit the wrong button. I was afraid of Rumble hitting that rocket launcher button.
Everybody's smoking, so I'm gonna join.
You can do it right there, though, bud.
I'm going.
Yeah. You got the ease of just being able to smoke right there. They got to step out. Yeah, but guess what? They don't have tar and nicotine all up their walls, and the house doesn't reek of it.
I got it. I cleaned it. Clean the walls, and then I heavily spray Febreze.
That doesn't kill it all.
Windows open helps also.
Asher, what is it?
He says it's wet outside.
Just so you have
Eat banana pita.
It is wet.
Well, what do you expect? It's been raining.
Hey, at least I got to water the flowers.
Nope. Free watering today.
Hey,
Hey, I'm glad we finally got that done. I can't wait till that actually fills out and like everything goes into bloom. Should be pretty. I hope. It'll be one of two things. It'll either be really pretty or it'll look like crap. One of the two.
It'd be really pretty crap.
Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot there, Jason. Just wore out, tired, bored, tired from boredom.
Yep. I hear it.
Today was a kind of a break day with the fact that we've had so much rain.
It'll be a break day tomorrow too. We'll get shit done tomorrow. Not with storms.
We had it for, we got ours for next week. Next like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then I didn't go past that.
I will tell you, it's still raining outside.
Oh yeah, it is here. It's pouring down rain.
It is here too.
The radar is like the damn weather, man. It's right 50% of the time.
It's going to rain.
You know what? Wait 5 minutes, look outside, and that's what your weather is. The hell with the weathermen.
I don't trust them anymore. They tell me it's going to rain and it doesn't.
Now you're funny, Ricky.
Hey, Ricky.
What's up, Justin?
Here we go.
Ricky Lee. What's going on, bud?
Hey, Justin. Ouch. Justin, tell your wifey hi. Asher, why are you nibbling on my thumb?
Yep, I made pork chops, and we had corn that was left over from the weekend,
He's hungry.
and
Thing.
we had stuffing for dinner tonight.
Hell yeah.
It was good.
That's why the dog's licking her, the cat's licking her fingers. Leftovers.
Getting whatever I missed. Thought I washed my
Yep.
hands, but must have
No
missed
matter,
something.
it's still there.
Yeah, before I came down here, I made sure I took the garbage bag out.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
I still got to do that
Yep.
tonight.
Because if I didn't, the dogs would be having a feast right now.
All the bones.
Macaroni.
And just had pork chops also.
That's funny. And corn. But he had taters and gravy.
It tastes
I was going to make mashed potatoes and make some gravy out of the grease and shit from the
Chops.
pork, but
I really wanted stuffing. Sorry.
Hey, stuffing's 99 cents. Mashed potatoes are 99 cents. You can make them both. You can make both of them in the microwave too.
No, I make homemade mashed potatoes. I peel them and cook them and
You go the
mash
hard
them and
Kaylee likes the instant potatoes.
I eat them all the time because I don't eat till late at night. So it's like,
You
2
want the
minutes in
quick
the
meat.
microwave. Let's go. I warm up those small little chicken
What's
things,
that?
the little pop chicken, and I make my own KFC bowl at like 2 in the morning.
Be right back.
Yep. So what you been up to,
yeah, so
Rumble?
get quick and pull up.
But I decided not to.
Rumble, you been tearing up some yards?
I see red in the corner, so I can't say what I was gonna say after Mama left.
Nah.
Not really. Well, I was, and then now that I'm caught up, I'm done for the moment. Kind of look at you.
I got caught up before the rain hit. I knew it was gonna hit on Wednesday, so took care of everything Monday, Tuesday. Ride it out.
I did an edge job earlier. Just one. Tried my luck again. I don't know what happened, but that shit is straight. No idea how I got it.
And getting better at it. That's the whole point.
And I rushed it. I rushed the shit out of it too, just to get out of there.
Practice makes perfect, man.
No, the owner came back. He goes, "Holy crap! It's 100 times better than what it started with. When it started looking like." I'm like, "Okay, you're
You
happy."
gotta remember, if
I
you're
was like,
doing
"You're
an
happy." I'm
overgrown
going back to
edge
my
yard,
house. Thanks.
an overgrown edge yard is gonna take you 2, 3, 4 times to get it whipped into shape. You can cut all the stuff back with a shovel, but it's still not whipped into shape.
He did that already. He did that. He chopped it for the shovel. And then I
Here, you
told
guys,
him,
give me a second.
"You try that." And he was like, "Yeah, if you want to." Well, 3 weeks go by, and I finally asked him again. What the? Jesus Christ. That's nice.
Damn, is that Steve's Landscaping LLC?
Yeah.
Power, man. That looks good, dude. I like that. The little drop tiers. That's nice. There you go. And beds look nice the way they are.
How tall is that flagpole?
And then you got the stripes in the front yard.
Yeah, okay, we get it, Mr. Show Off.
The flagpole is a 4-foot flagpole and it's 4 foot off the.
What just happened?
We're still here.
Oh, okay.
He put Mama as full screen. I think he hit the wrong button. There we go.
Oh.
Yep, hit the wrong button.
Come on, where's Andrew at, man? I ain't seen Andrew in a minute.
It's not 10 o'clock yet, James.
I know, but he could start a little early. His
He
mom
was
signed
in
a
here.
slip. He signed a permission slip, said he could start early tonight. Damn it, man.
I've just been killing my liver.
Well,
Actually, the other night, I think it was Monday, because, we got a lot of stuff to do on Monday. I went in there, and I had so many. I went to check out, and she's like, "Don't worry about it." Okay. So I already took care of it.
she showed back up.
And I said, how much do I owe you? She goes, oh, you only owe me like $12. Ain't no way in hell 6 mixed drinks equal $12. No way. And I had more than 6. But there's no way in hell 6 mixed drinks equal $12. Like, oh, I was just being nice. Okay. Don't give me your address because I'm going to be nice back.
She's in the middle of doing something, Justin. I gave her the information. So she's got the info.
So Justin
Sorry about that,
needs
guys.
parts.
Justin, to answer your question, I have not had a chance to look those up yet. Steven gave me the info of the mower, but not a list of what parts I'm supposed to be looking up.
I told you the parts, the 2 exhaust pipes and the heat shield.
Send me
Or
a
the,
list.
mounting, or the mounting shield or whatever the hell it's called.
Send me a list. Okay, kiddo. It got quiet.
Parts.
Mm-hmm.
Look who's alive.
I should go burn that. If I got it from somebody that I don't care for.
What do you mean by buy that, James?
Look who's alive. It's the guy sitting next to me.
Oh,
Old Rumble. And we
I
ain't
would
seen him in a while. He's been playing video games.
I told you, telling him to get his ass up here for him to get his ass up here finally.
Hey, we told him to get his ass up here, and guess what? He's here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to fight the last 2 bosses on the game. That's why.
His tablet worked today.
I didn't know that. And I'm deciding which one to play next because I don't know yet.
What games are you playing, even, Rumble?
I can just grab them and show them if you want.
That's fine.
Name them all.
Don't touch any buttons.
Hey, Andrew. Hey, if you touch a button, you'll never live it down for me, Andrew.
I'm with system.
Press the button.
Tablet, the phone, to the 5.
Oh, I guess while I'm sitting here, can you look up those parts? Let's see.
Darksiders.
That I'm currently trying to not put the last 2 bosses on.
I wasn't a fan of that game. I played it for like 10 minutes and I was done.
See, the thing is, you gotta play it though.
doing pretty good, Jason.
More interesting, then you can do more shit. The funny thing is,
Of course, dude, Doom always goes good.
I think that's gonna be the last game I play.
Doom is like mashed potatoes with pork, turkey, and everything. Like it goes along with everything in life. Doom does. There's no way to exclude Doom. You playing any of the Call of Duties or no?
Get ready to laugh.
Jedi.
This one might be second to last from Doom though. I heard this one was really good.
Honestly, God of War, I didn't really care for it.
I played all the other ones. I own all the other ones.
Was not a fan of it.
No clue what I was thinking, but I bought this one too. And then this one.
Really? I'm back, Asher.
Okay, we're done.
I don't know the exact names. I know he needs the exhaust pipes. I have to come up there.
Oh, we got Slick Rick up here, man.
No.
Hey, what the hey?
Hey, Robert, what's going on, bud? Man, you moved a lot of mulch in the last few days, bud.
Yeah, well, I got the big part done today. And the amount needed to do that one spot was 116 bags. It took 2 big feet a bag.
Hey, you got a lot of stuff done.
Mm-hmm. I started yesterday, finished it today. I got two more areas to do. And then I'll find out this weekend what else they want to do. Because I got 75 bags left on a pallet.
You got that new damn leaf sucker too, bud.
You see
Yeah.
that? Mama's dead.
Beastly.
You see the check from Vince?
Yeah.
Pretty expensive, brand new, 9K right
Robert, why do you have to
I
smoke,
like that.
Robert? I was gonna quit smoking today. No, I'm kidding.
now.
I'll be right back, Robert. I'm gonna go have one.
Good, James. I got Steven up here right next to me. We're looking at these parts for Justin real quick.
You gonna be good? I'll be right back.
Put in his model number. That exhaust pipe.
It's these ones right here. I do believe. I'm not 100% sure. I can't. I have to look at his fucking over again.
Hey, Justin, can you take a slow walk around video of
He
your
ain't
mower?
gonna be able to get the pictures I want. Go back to the other stuff. They drop down like this, and they come down and out.
Guys, I will be right back. Give me 1 second here.
Yep. I gotta go get a new gas cap for that damn Poland XT.
Hula.
Yeah. I think the gas cap's the issue. Because that EPA bullshit they got on it. Oh, y'all see the picture of my newest piece of equipment on IG?
You got a channel, right?
I got that. Yeah, I got that vacuum. They say it's 4-in-1. Now, they say it's thing's 4-in-1, but it ain't. But yeah. Yeah. Man.
Hey, Eden, is that yards or temperature?
Damn. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, he had to break down and get law damn sit down ZTR more today. Like, he's at
Do
home.
you blame him? Always watching it everything else. So
Well,
make it easier to get the job done.
yep. Nah, I went to the lawnmower shop yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I said, yeah, I couldn't get that yard vacuum. So got that out of the way.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they talking about that thing's a 4-in-1. There ain't no way that thing's gonna blow unless you have a special attachment where you put it on the back. Otherwise, you take that bag off, it won't start.
Hi, Barnes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with the damn Powercraft. Why that darn thing won't start after a while.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
I don't.
Oh yeah, I guess.
I don't think he went out today to go do his stuff. I think he stayed home.
Mm.
I could be wrong.
I gotta cover it up. Right. I gotta go to
Sorry,
the shop.
I'm doing laundry while I'm in here. But
Yeah. Now I gotta go to the shop tomorrow and get them damn wheel and tires off that donor mower that's gonna give up the transmission for my Craftsman. I gotta get them wheel and tires off the front, put them on the Poulan. And I called them people. I'm just wondering if they gonna send me the right gas cap when I order it. Cause there's so many different gas caps and so many different gas tanks. I'll just take it off to the shop. Take it to the shop and show them what I took pictures of and say, yeah, can you get me this gas? I sprayed choking car cleaner through it, but still, that don't make no sense why it still got enough gas to cover up the fuel line, but it won't fire till I put gas back in it. Fill it back up a certain distance. Damn EPA bullshit. There's a way to buy it. I could bypass it, but I'd have to have a new intake for the carburetor.
what's that for, Robert? I wasn't here when you were talking about it.
That the Poulan XT has got that EPA gas tank on it, and it gets to a certain amount of gas that still can feed through the fuel, but it won't fire. I put gas back in. Yep.
There's a lot of videos out there of that going on with them.
Yeah. There's a way to bypass it, but you got to put a new intake and do away with the gas tank altogether and get a regular gas tank. And she got to definitely have new shoes on the front, because the other day I was cutting somebody's grass and I could feel it kind of trying to slide a little bit, and I'm like, no, got that stop.
Slide to the side.
Well,
Don't choke there, Rumble.
nah.
I know what you're thinking. I'm not gonna say it because we're live.
I held my statement earlier with Mama Lou.
I know you did. Yeah, I knew exactly what you're gonna say there too, and I knew what you're gonna say on that one too.
I'll give you a clue. You put it on pizza.
I'm not a ding dong. I already know what you're thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Robert's got the new Leaf back, dude.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, they talking about it's a 4-in-1 unit. It vacuums, chips, and blows. Excuse me, but how am I gonna? This thing don't have no way to blow stuff.
No way. It's not gonna chip much either when you put it down that side. Get that little engine. I'm about to say it's a little engine, but those are basically dedicated leaf suckers.
Yep.
So what they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah. Yeah. I kept hee-hawing about it, and I said, darn it.
You've been talking to me about that damn unit for 6 months.
Hey Barnes, how are you? Hey Eden. Sorry guys, we're just looking up some parts. Real
Yeah.
quick. Let's see here.
But they're probably sitting in Tucker's lawn care's basement.
What?
Dang.
Eden usually pops up around now.
Yeah.
No, not yet in the basement.
Ooh, wait.
Welcome.
Out and crap.
Everybody's
At Barnes
welcome.
Lawn Care, you never called. Jim's still worried about the phone calls.
Yeah.
God almighty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna behave.
Hmm.
Gonna behave.
Call me Slick Top.
Why? David was wrong.
Robert, I can't believe it's dark
Yeah.
down by you, man. I still got 2 hours of daylight up here.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, it's
No, it's dark here too, bud.
Yeah, right.
Security lights are on, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm gonna take a break from that mulch jar tomorrow and go back at it Friday. I'm gonna get this dude. Yeah,
Robert,
I'm gonna get. I'm,
dark here as it is there. I'll tell you that. I'm looking outside.
Yeah.
It's black, but it's raining here. You're walking and you're not getting raindrops on your head.
Yeah. Nah. If this place was well lit up at night, I'd be over there right now doing that mess. And yeah, people gonna ask, well, how'd you spread it? I got down on my hands and knees and did it. Bump taking a rake to that mess. Now, if they want me to take a rake to it, I will. Otherwise, I'm doing it my way. So
there you go. It's your way to the highway, man. You are Robert. You make the rules.
Yeah, but I couldn't believe that one spot. I think from privacy fence to the end, and it's probably about no more than 7 feet away from the damn seawall. I'm thinking that's well over 70 feet, but that's an easy measurement. But the way the thing is curves in and out, it's like, what am I gonna measure to? Because you got to take different measurements for different spots. But like I said, no. And they're gonna do this again next year. Yeah, I'm gonna start writing these numbers down so they order enough mulch.
Robert, you gotta start a notebook, man.
Yeah. Still waiting for this other guy to come down and pay me for cutting the yard, and we're gonna talk about the staining job I gotta do for the dock. But we're gonna have to find the right stain because his wife wants the wood to look natural, like it was when it was put down. She don't want it gray or white or any other. She don't want no solid color. She wants it clear looking. So
No worries.
What else you got going on, Robert? Man, you seem to be a busy ass man nowadays.
Yeah,
well, I put a few more stripes on this other hood that's going on this other Craftsman when it gets finished. Yeah. Oh, I could have done super clean video. Somebody had a little
You sent me that. You sent me the super clean video.
Well, somebody had a little
What's up, Eden?
had a wick style one of
in the street, everybody wants to come up.
Yeah.
You sent me a video, and you were using that super clean. That mower came out nice.
Well, oh yeah, I put a video on IG and on YouTube today. The finished job on that one flower bed. I tell you what, the only way I would do that flower bed if they had bulk mulch is if I had one of them Toro mowers with that dump thing on it.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, forget it. Ain't doing that wheelbarrow
I'm
load by
telling you.
wheelbarrow load.
The way to go is if you're going to buy one, you got to buy a multi-force.
Well,
You're buying it now. I'm saying like back in the day, you didn't have that. But think about all the things you could use off of it. Yes,
No.
everything. It's like me and you, Robert, talked. The Ventrac costs so much for this accessory and that accessory. It's the same deal. They're all just
No.
getting into the mode of it now. And the mulch dump is probably the only one I'd buy, or a snowplow. That'd probably be it.
well, because the only other option to get that mulch where I need to be is this big monster right here. But that joker, I got to put new handles on that thing. It's starting to get.
That thing takes Robert for walks at night.
Yep.
You load that thing down, you put Robert on a hill, he's gone.
Yeah.
No. Get down.
Oh,
Muffler deflector.
huh?
Muffler deflector.
Yeah, it's a deflector, the shield that goes around the back side towards the engine. It's the Mumpkin deflector if you ever watched Terrell. Now it's a kitty cat.
Yes, it's a pain in the butt.
It's back.
It was making a mess out of my
Kitty
desk.
cat came back.
Damn.
Yes, he did.
You know what's funny? I ain't been on here for a while. T-Bone's been sleeping on the couch with me at night, like before I go to bed. And like he's out there, and Kathy's like, "Come lay down with me," and he doesn't go in there. He falls out in the sleep. He sleeps with his feet up on the couch, and then when I go to bed, he jumps down and he runs into bed. It's so hilarious. You know, like, just go sleep with her. You know where he is tonight? He's in the bed sleeping like this. His feet are in the air. And every time I walk by to go do something, I'm like, dude, I'm not getting food, so chill out. That's all he worries about, me getting food.
Yep.
Asher, quit.
Damn, you and Ruffalo are looking like twins over there. Shaving on top. Oh, no, this is your bald head. You guys hitting up the same barber down there?
Yeah, nah.
This one, ain't it?
I just woke the dog up out of bed. Hey, chill out, bud. You must have got
Hey.
scared of you guys.
Hey,
He has PTSD on both guys.
hey. Now, oh yeah.
Where's the replay?
Come. Here I'm gonna come.
Now, next time you go get lumber out of the rafters in your garage, wear a hard hat, darn it.
Dude, the side of my head was like this side right here was out to here, dude. I got whacked like there was no tomorrow, man. I took a 2x4 down, right? I got off the ladder, turned around, set it on the ground, and I heard a rumpus behind me, and boom, right in the side of the head, man.
Ouch.
I go,
Yeah.
it hit me. And like, you know how you just generally like just jump up and you're like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I went and sat down because I couldn't see anything, I couldn't think of anything, and then I chilled out for like I thought it was like 2 minutes, but it's really like 10. And then I came back to it, and I'm like, "Hey, what's your name? What's your date of birth?" Then I started asking myself my own questions. I was the only one in the garage, so I was like, I had to check myself. And then I'm like, "Hey, where's your truck keys? Where's this?" Because when I walk in the garage, I put my truck keys in a certain spot. I hang them on a hook when I walk in the garage. Boom, they were there. And I'm like, I'm good. I'm just dumb. And I had a damn headache for 2 days after that.
Ooh.
Like, and then 2 days led into Sunday, which was the night we went over to my family's breakfast. And I went to bed at about 5 in the morning because I was still doing shit here in the office even after I got clunked. I came back to work. Kathy went to bed, and she's like, "You need to sit there and chill out." And I came back to work in here, and it was like 5 a.m. I went to bed, and I got up, and I heard her alarm go off at like 7 something to get ready, and I go, well, yeah, she always gets up super early to get ready, so I got another hour to sleep. Well, she never woke me up to go to my parents, and then she walked through the bedroom, and I go, shit, I'm supposed to be up by now. She goes, well, you're already 20 minutes late. I goes, well, you're late then too. I go, oh, that's fine. And then my head was still throbbing. I got over there 8, came home, didn't drink any alcohol while I was there. Came home, and my headache was starting to just like, I could feel it going away. And the pressure on that side of the head was going away. And I go, I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, mini concussion, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Maybe to help me.
One day at school, this guy was trying to get my attention, and I knew he was behind me. Well, he threw a rock. I grabbed the side of my head and I took off. I went in the bathroom, pulled my hand away from my head. I'm like, oh God. Went to the nurse's station. Then they took me to the hospital. Oh, they started saying the S word. I'm like, oh God, don't say the S word. I do not want to hear that word. But all they did was bandage it up. But that guy, I was gonna pay him some. I was gonna acknowledge him, but that darn it, I'm sitting there thinking about something else. And that rock, I mean, he had damn good aim.
Hey,
Right? I mean, because if it hit me in the temple, it would have killed me.
hey, mine hit me and slid right into the side right here, off of the rafter, and that's why I was worried. And
Well,
here's me, like it got hot over here, and it felt like I was oozing blood, like just in my mind. So I'm sitting there like this, just slapping myself, checking for blood. And once I figured out there was no blood, James ain't scared. When there's blood and James gets cut, James gets scared and calls his wife. Because I don't deal with blood. I need stitched up now. You gotta come do it. Like I don't deal with blood. But I knew I had no blood. And I was sitting there on the couch. I came up here and I sat down. I watched some TV shows with Kathy, and I was losing my mind watching them. She's watching Teen Mom and shit. And I go, man, I know why my headache's getting worse watching this family on TV. And I'm just laughing. I'm like, whatever. And she fell asleep. I started to doze off, and I felt weird. So I was like, I gotta get back up. And that's when I came back in the office and started tearing more shit out of here. And I stayed up late as hell that night. And the next morning, I felt like shit. I went to my parents' house in a pair of sweatpants and a t-shirt. And that's not me. Like usually I have my pants on. I have everything on, like, you know, my belt, my wallet, everything. And Kenny's like, well, do you want to go shopping? And I go, well, I'm going to have to take the car and go back to the house and change into regular pants because I don't wear sweatpants shopping. I was like, because I can't keep nothing in them because they just fall down.
Yeah.
So I drove over here, changed all my shit. And when I got back over there, I was fine. Like my headache was going down. I could just feel it. It was crazy.
well,
I don't know if the hard hat would have saved me, Robert, because it came in on the side and slapped me. Like over top, it might have just knocked some sense into me, but
Or knocked it out, one of the two.
well,
oh,
I can't lose any more sense around here.
no. Oh yeah, I sent another video to IG. Some guy put them run flat tires on his ETR. Yeah, found out.
I was doing that.
Them thing wasn't what the money he paid for them. I mean,
Ooh, excuse me.
I know. Oh yeah, what? First, Elms gets a brand new mower. Then Eden like, but Laura's like, if I'm gonna cut grass, you gonna get me to sit down. And that looked to be like a 32 or 36 inch cut.
38, I think.
Hmm.
36. It's 38.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what though? Laura buffs her tail out there. She deserves it.
She's a
Yep.
And you know what? You haven't seen her mowing since he all had stand-ons. So now we get to see her mowing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
like Helms's mower. I've been eyeing them up. I'm gonna beat my dealer up on price on them.
Yeah.
And I tell him, how much can my ride hold? And he goes, it'll hold you, trust me. And I said, I gotta see it because I was a bigger dude. So I'm like, hey, if it works for him, it's gonna work for me. So I'm just gonna wait and see.
I'm excited for him. He's really taken this whole new leap with his business and everything to new heights, and I'm so excited to see where he's going.
I'm proud of him. I mean,
I'm extremely proud.
from the guy I
I'm very
knew,
hesitant.
from the guy I knew a year ago to where he is today, and he's pushing and pushing, upselling, doing what he's doing, and then a new
Yep.
mower out of there, and this and that, and he bought your guys' mower that pushed him, and then now he has another mower, and that's going to push him even further. And I'm proud of him, and I'm glad of what he's doing.
Yep.
And he has Josh there, or Jeff there to support.
Yeah.
And Jeff knows his stuff too, and two
I
of them
still-
being together.
I still think it's absolutely hysterical. Of course, here it was, all these years they've been very close proximity to each other, but it wasn't until we made that first initial trip out there that they met, and it's like it blossomed. And that's not the term that you guys want to use, but let me tell you what, that's what happened.
Yeah, get your ass up here if you're in the chat. You show up.
Come on, Elms, get up here.
Robert won't bite you tonight, just tomorrow.
He's too slick.
Elms, we're talking about how well you've been doing and how proud we are of your success, and absolutely excited to see where everything's going to go.
The guy don't pass stuff up. He's upselling, working his ass off.
There it is.
Yeah.
There he
My
is.
ears were ringing.
Hey,
Yeah,
Am
there
I
you
talking
go.
about me?
Yeah, we all were. We all were talking about it today.
All good.
Yep.
What's
Nah.
up, everybody? What's up?
Yeah.
How are you?
Now, yep. Now,
Look who's alive over here. Hi, Mama. Hi, Steve. Robert. James.
Mr. Toro. He got him a Toro.
But you know what? Even before the Toro, he got that first ride-on lawnmower, and he's pushed himself and gone on and moved on and kept growing and growing, and that's what I love. Side job,
Now,
hey, power washing,
Cutting.
this and that.
yep. The thing is, now the competition go look at him like, hey, man, that sucker got a damn Toro mower. Man, we ain't making enough money off these people. I'm like,
Well, he's gonna
Just
chase
look at
everything
him.
out in the community. That's
Look
the whole
them
goal.
wave. Hey, I don't steal lawns. I don't do none of that. But hey, if they want to hire me and I didn't say nothing, that's on them, not me.
Hey, you're not stealing a yard. You didn't know the yard was up for sale.
oh, yeah, the other day when I was at the shop getting that vacuum, guy at the shop told me, well, there's another guy got a Gravely mower for sale. He paid about $3,900, but he's wanting $3,000 because he ain't got about a year or two left to live. I'm like, damn.
Look on the daily.
Hey, Daly.
So how you like that new mower there, Elms?
Well, I've only did some test strips and some nasty clover with it, and it cut great. But I had nothing on the schedule today, and I got it yesterday evening, so we're going out full force tomorrow. I've drove it around, trust me. I've already tinkered with it and lifted it up, sharpened the blades. And
Hey, he's got 8 miles on it. But he ain't been to 8 Mile yet.
Oh, yeah.
No, the unit doesn't come with an hour meter, so I installed one, and I'm
There
not
you go.
paying $40 for one. Fuck that. So
So it don't matter what you have, you're gonna make money with it. That's all that matters. You know what you got there.
I like that
Oh, yeah.
fabricated deck. So the Husky's staying. That ain't going nowhere. I mean, the Arsenal's building.
I like those armrests.
Honestly, dude, they're pointless when I'm riding it. My arms are nowhere near them things.
Well, 'cause you're a beast. think about us on one. We'd
But
be
that's-
kind of normal. You're like this. You're going over them, trying to drive.
I like the mower because it's got a fabricated deck, nice welding all the way around the bottom. The protecting barriers aren't bolted on. They're welded all the way. There's a bead all the way around. It's got some power. It's got that 24.5 Toro motor on it.
Yep.
That My Ride, well, you be sitting in that thing and you hit bumps, dude. It's just rocking back and forth, and it absorbs that charge. It's like a Cadillac, dude. It's like sailing, like a big old boat Grand
There you
Marquis
go.
rolling down the road.
Yep.
It's cool.
So I
Yeah.
watched a lot of reviews on the My Ride, and everybody loves it. So
I watched Terrell's video earlier about it,
Yeah.
and he's just like, man, I just about to fall asleep in this thing.
that was he posted that video 1 year ago today.
Yeah.
'Cause what's funny is because it popped up in my history, and I watched it again, and he's like, I could take a nap on this thing. And I go,
I don't
Yes, I
think
know
there'll be
it's-
any napping there. Or he's there to make those greenbacks.
Yes, it's still a residential mower, but it has commercial engine on it with the warranty covers it for 200-300 hours, whatever it is.
300 hours.
And it's got commercial features like the deck is fabricated, not stamped. It's
Yep.
a lot nicer. It's a little more expensive machine. It's nicer, so we're gonna use them both and make money.
There you
Hey,
go.
that's what you do.
So is little Jay excited?
Oh yeah.
Well, because little Jay has a little
Well,
zero turn once they get a big enough trailer.
that's right. I gotta get a trailer.
I even talked to Josh, and I know he needs a bigger trailer because he has to get zero turns on it.
Yep.
Well, guess what? It's gonna put a fire in my ass when we get tired of walking around my damn spare zero turn in my shop. So
Get rid of that. Well, you're probably gonna get rid of the walk behind before you get rid of.
I sold the 33. I fixed it up the other day and got the spindles to stop shaking. Got that all repaired and sold it to old boy. Got out
So
of it.
that's gone. So now you got room.
I got 3 Toros and a Husky now. So something
Damn.
about Toro.
Well, they're one of the top companies that make lawn care equipment for golf courses.
They are.
Yep.
There's a reason they make them. There's a reason why everybody out big stands behind them. And I'm not knocking any other brand out there, anyways.
I had a
It's
choice. So I was looking at 2 mowers. I was looking at the Toro. And I was looking at the Husky. There was a Husky 54 that has the rock bars. It was more commercial features like the 10-inch fabricated deck that had the clear cut system, and they had a Kawasaki on it, but it was actually liquid cooled. So there's more things to worry about there. You got a pump, you got water, you got all. I'm like, man, your coolant, bigger tank and all that. I'm just looking between the two. I'm like, man, let's go here. So I made my choice.
that's why Toro's smacking in on what you just bought, is because entry level to starting a business and being in business. It's what they're doing.
Yep.
And it's nothing against Cub Cadet, Ferris, or anybody big. You're talking $3,000 price jump when you go to the big commercial boys.
Well, see, that's a 2020 mower, and it's been sitting there for a while. So it actually got discounted. I got discounted quite decently because they're online, $4,000, $39.99 all day long. I got it up the door for $34.99.
And I sent you a text, Helms, and that's between us. I told you what the price was here, or not a text. I sent you a message. I said they're $3,500 here.
After tax, I still about paid almost $4,000 after tax and everything else said and done. It was about
Oh yeah, you still got to pay the tax.
$3,800
So
down there.
my Toro dealer has one here, and he's selling $3,500 too. So that's how I knew that they're trying. The 2020s, they're trying to move them.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna move them.
That's
And you know
why I
what I
don't
told the
mind.
dealer?
I don't
If you
mind,
got
man.
it, you got it in 6 months. You want to make a massive deal on it? I'm here.
Yep.
Cash out the door.
Well, what I'm happy about is that motor is an actual Toro motor, 703cc with the 24.5 horse, man. It's got dual barrel carb on it. That's fucking awesome.
So that is the upgraded motor on that model, because the other one comes with I think a 22 or a 21. When it comes from Home Depot, you can order it from Home Depot
Yeah.
with I think a 21. You can't get it with 24.5 from there.
And even Terrell said you can throw gator blades on it. I'm like, of course you can.
You can throw gator blades on anything out there.
Well,
Yep. It's comfortable as shit, man. The seat. So I go sit on the Husky in that little short curve seat. You know what I'm talking about, Steve. But that
Yeah.
little thing, that thing's just hard, and like that mower absorbs everything. Like you
Just back and everything.
on that My Ride, dude, you're just Just mowing, dude. It's awesome.
Because you're hovering above it on suspension. So you're not taking the abuse. The machine is. So you're
The
just rolling.
only thing that's different that I got to get used to, it's not a deal breaker, but since that seat has suspension, when you push the lap bars forward, your seat spring compresses
You move
back a
back.
bit. Then it starts going. So you got to compensate for that torque loss there. So, but damn thing burns the tires off it, man. You go forward and I put marks on the floor. It was fun.
No, but that's the thing. I mean, yeah, when you go forward, you got to learn to back off your controls because you move with it.
Hey, Joe, what's up, buddy?
You're riding with it, and that's
So, we'll give it a
that's gotta
shot.
feel good.
I owned a time cutter 42-inch back in the day, and that thing was a beast, dude. It would not die. It just, man, we put 9-10 years on that mower without really doing anything to it. It was falling apart, yes, but it would still cut pretty long. So that's why one reason why I went with Toro, and plus Time Master and all that, and my 22 recycler treated me very well. So I'm a Toro and I'm a steel guy. So
Yeah. So when I bought my Husqvarna all-wheel drive, I was looking at Toros at Home Depot, but I mean, I just kept going back and forth, back and forth. I want that Husqvarna with a Honda on it.
you guys could ask Jeff. The other day he went with me on my route, and I got this really nice backyard with the white fence. That Husqvarna striped that thing like, oh my God. Like, really? They did that? Yes, it did. That lawnmower made that yard look perfect. Green, white, green, white, green, white, out.
That's something else I gotta do for that Poland. I gotta find a different seat for that Poland because that seat's like sitting on a piece of concrete. I'm like, this has got to go.
And yeah, Steve, I don't know what you said. You took that thing to the shop about that parking brake. I still to this day cannot figure out why that fucking parking brake won't work, dude. It is. I got it adjusted and tracked right. Everything's good. It goes straight, cuts a beautiful lawn. But that parking brake, dude, I just don't know. I don't get it.
It sucks.
Couldn't figure it out, and I can't figure it out. I'm like, the paws are adjusted, they're locking in, but there's something not.
Works good, Joe.
Don't know.
How are you liking the other one?
The other what?
The other trailer. I traded Joe trailers.
Oh, that's cool. What'd you pick up?
I traded him that 16-footer for a 12-footer
Oh, okay.
because I got tired of all that heavy weight behind me.
I'm honestly telling you, man, that trailer, you needed it for the space and your mowers and all that, but man, driving it around your streets and your hard area, man, the driving and parking and the cars parked on the street all the time, man, pain. Especially backing it into at your house there, man. Woo. You got to make sure there's no traffic. I'm still a little guy. I like my small trailer. I can put it anywhere.
I have to say I'm happier with the smaller trailer too because it frees up some more space in our driveway.
Let's see. A 10 or 12 foot, let's see, they're 75 inches long each. So I'd have to have, what, a 12 to 14 foot max to haul both the zero turns. Plus I need the Time Master, so that's a must have. I don't know what I'd do without that little mower, man. I love mine, dude. I've learned its limits, so you know what you can and can't do. TG put he's taking that damn thing through the tallest shit ever. I'm like, whoa, bro, it'll do it. But man, it's a beast. I love it though.
Yeah, it's strange. One of these days, Gav's gonna probably like, yeah, we need to start building our own motors. I mean, Toro does it. I forgot what brand of motor they use on them Dixie choppers, but them things, good God.
Dixie chopper not made anymore, I don't think.
Damn.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
What's up,
Oh,
Chris?
there he is.
Nah, I
What's
think
Hey,
that
bro,
one.
you want to come up?
Chris, how are you doing, hon?
Was it that time Dixie Tropics had OCC make them a bike and they give them a lawnmower engine to put on a bike? I'm like,
Excuse me.
Oh, no worries.
Let's see here. Okay.
No worries, Chris. Miss talking with you though.
So another purchase I'm about to make soon is my phone. So I'm in the middle of trying to type a message. The screen and processor and all processors just freeze up for about a good 20, 25 seconds, and I'll come back. I'm like, this is getting so annoying.
Have you tried resetting or updating?
Oh, I've hard reset it. It just keeps doing it.
Ew.
Oh,
How old's the phone?
About 6 months, 7 months tops. Stupid Stylo 6. It's a piece of crap.
Then should be under warranty still.
Yeah, I need to go up there. I mean, it works great
That's
when it
good,
works.
Chris. Glad you
Damn
done
thing.
good, buddy.
Hopefully the screen's not going out. I think that might be what it is. Might be the sensitivity issue.
I was gonna say maybe the digitizer.
I'm gonna go take my trash down, so I'll be back in a few minutes.
No worries.
I'll be
oh
around.
yeah,
Look around.
What we got, Robert?
nah. When I was up there at the shop the other day, that guy had a Gravely stand on and another more. Some guy was looking at. I'm like, this
Damn it,
guy
now my
must be
phone's
good.
locked up again.
Hey,
Trying to
Andrew.
type.
TV.
Hey,
Andrew.
What's up?
Hold on, let's get you, buddy.
did you just wake up,
What's up,
Andrew?
Andrew?
Rumpel, you've been
Man.
MIA.
That's good. I like the MIA. With certain things, other things, no.
What's up, Robert?
oh God, I got way too much shit open.
Yeah, I got that one flower bed done today,
Nice.
but them ladies gonna look at that flower bed when if they come this weekend. They gonna look at that flower bed. And I still got a few questions I need to ask them, but 116 bags later, it's done.
That is a lot of mulch.
Yeah, 232 cubic feet. Now,
Yep.
if I knew,
Sounds about right.
if I knew how to properly measure it, I said I'm gonna have to start writing this down. So next time they do this, they can get the right amount of mulch the first time. But no one thing, get down on my hands and knees. I would take a shower tonight. My knees were black. I'm like, yep, that damn dye's seeping through the darn pants. I need some damn.
Yeah, black must be from the dye.
Yeah,
It's dyed mulch. So yeah.
yep. Now I've laid out
Yeah, that's
red
right.
dye.
He does, don't he?
Yeah, I've laid out red dye mulch too, and that stuff's just as bad. I'm like, yeah.
Robert, does anybody do natural mulch down here in the South?
When I lived in Spalding County at the county dumps, everybody would take the tree debris and the county would take it somewhere and shred it and bring it back, and you got it for free. But that stuff, we put some out of the lady's house. Some of that stuff need to be run back through the machine again. Yeah. Now, if they wanted natural chips, I could have done it, but it would have cost them a lot more because I'd
Mhm.
had to have a pile of limbs at least a mile long and probably 20 foot high just to get enough chips out of it.
Yeah.
But you know, see, still got 2 more areas to do. Got 75 bags left. I don't know if I'm gonna need any.
Ooh.
Start back Friday on that one part. You know,
Yeah.
at least they're doing it in the bag. Because if they had bought bulk, me and that wheelbarrow would been like, yeah, So I would have took a
You've
lot longer.
been married to that damn wheelbarrow.
I'm telling you. I mean, bulk is great for small areas, but when you got multiple flower beds, you want to get bags of it. I mean, yeah, you got to deal with the plastic bags after you get through emptying them out, but hey, yeah, so you got to shovel that mess in the wheelbarrow, then ride the
Dep-
wheelbarrow there. I mean,
Sometimes, depending on where you get it, sometimes you can get better quality mulch from bulk than you can get from the bagged.
Oh yeah, you always get better quality in bulk.
I know there's one place that sells the black malt in bulk, but that pile, and the thing is also, do they deliver, or if you got to hire somebody else to go get it? Then it's like, and you got to get the right size truck. But yeah,
Because I know sometimes it, like if you order like 13 yards, no matter how many miles within a certain area, you have to pay like a $50 fee for delivery.
yeah. There's one place they don't deliver. They would have had to call around to find a place that would have delivered. And then on top of the fact, they would probably, but then on top of the fact, they would have had to have it dumped in the yard because otherwise, if they dumped it on the concrete,
Mr.
this
Guinness.
concrete, the concrete they got it clean, it was stained. You know,
Oh, where I left my cell phone tonight. But need to set it for 7 minutes so I can get my food out.
Excuse me. Oh,
What's up, Slick?
shit. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah.
Robert,
Yeah.
Mark said, Robert, you sound like you should be in an old Western movie.
Find my phone.
Man. I need to get out here and jack that damn pull these damn front wheels also and take these wheels to the shop. So that guy talking about, oh, he can move the mower around with a forklift. I'm going to help him out. But I ain't studying that mess.
What's wrong with the tires?
Tires that on the Poland are not the original rims. Somebody had issues with them, and they bought these damn universal wheels, and they ain't worth a flip. That's the original stuff.
So you're saying somebody put bad rims on the mower?
Well, that Marathon universal fit. They use plastic bushings instead of ball bearings and
I
stuff.
found my phone.
Yeah. Nah, on a lawnmower, no matter what, them front steering wheels, if they ain't right, you can forget it. Mower ain't gonna act right.
Hey, Cody.
I can't find my phone anywhere.
What's up, Cody? How's it going, buddy?
Son of a bitch.
hey, Cody. James, still having issues finding your phone?
Elms, I saw your pictures. They look very nice on IG.
Yep. I worked hard for that. I earned it. I earned trust and respect and loyalty to get that. So I'm very thankful. And I have to make the payment. So
Oh well. It'll help build your credit up.
So you said it's been rainy up there, Rumple?
Yeah, 2 days. That was it.
2 days straight?
can you hear me?
One
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I think I hit the button. All right. Didn't know if the button was on or off.
One time, and then that was it. So if I stop and get it next week,
Oh God.
I'm kind of whole mountain doing lawn.
That's good, Katie.
Yeah, that's what's going on around here too.
What's up, Chris?
Andrew, he may have gone to bed. He was said he was getting ready to go to bed.
You working on a mower there, Robert?
I hear it.
Yeah. I'm finna jack the front end up so I can get the tires off.
Isn't it a little late to do that?
Hey, I'd rather do it at night when it's nice and cool because it got hot down here today, boy. I mean, it was.
Robert
it's
has
humid.
You can see it.
A lot of things go in one ear, but out the other side.
He sees green at night.
There's a tone in there. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, darn it. I'm on, start jacking up, dirty piece of junk.
This is the 42-inch you're doing, Robert?
Yep. Nah,
This shouldn't be too bad.
nah. In basic essence, Andrew, I'm more of a night owl than a day person. I could do more stuff at night. God darn it. Ah, damn it.
Carpe diem, baby. Got to seal the fucking day. Seize the day. Sorry. Get it done in the day and chill and party at night. There you go. Recipe to early death. Or you can go cut grass all day, every day, all week, and till you croak.
That's cool, Katie.
So
No.
what have you been up to, homeboy?
Living life, man. I just found my cell phone.
Finally.
You know where it's been this whole time? Next to my shower. The wife's sleeping. I went and took her phone. I unlocked it and I started calling it. And I'm like, I hear it real faint. It's got to be in the house. I thought I took it down and I threw it in with the garbage to the dumpster. And I'm like, oh, I'll go through that compactor. It ain't compacted. And I'm thinking. I'm like, I didn't have my cell phone when I walked downstairs. So
Yeah.
when I took a shower, I took it off and in my master bedroom, I set it on the thing. I never walked in there. So when I started calling it from the bedroom, I heard it real faint. I go, it's in my damn bathroom. I was leaving on high, man. I set the shit down.
Yeah.
At least you can still hear it.
Well, now, Andrew, pay very close attention to the screen.
Andrew, it's time for you. Test time, Andrew.
Yeah.
Right.
See how it's
Oh,
hot.
yeah.
Brains are shot, brother.
Shit looks like my damn
Nah.
belly.
No, them are the Marathon Universal Fit tires. These ain't the original rims and stuff. I do not
No,
like that.
You gotta put them right. You gotta put the right spacers in there. Then
Well, I'm
should have came
going
with some
the
bushings.
now. My Craftsman that's at the shop is getting a rear end from another Craftsman LT, so he's gonna let me have the front tires off of it. So
because the
Well, those tires look
Tires
good. I would get the
tires should
wheels
be the same
and transfer
size,
your
right?
tires.
well, I looked at the tires on this mower. Don't ain't this rear end. They're in good shape. You know, like I said. You know, some people talk about, oh, you don't need to be so picky about lawnmower. Well, talk to the hand, because the face don't want to hear it. I want my lawnmowers as close to brand new as they were when they were brand new. I like to buy a brand new ride mower, but yeah,
just check your tire pressure every so often, Robert, with those mowers.
well,
There's Eden.
Hey,
What's up?
Eden,
Big way. Holy
hey,
shit.
Kim, why don't you come on up too?
Who what?
nice stripes.
I was
Eden.
trying to see if Kim was going to come up too.
Eden,
Huh?
the Liberty Z. Is that a 36?
Yes, that is a 36.
Oh, there you go.
So I
They
went to my
also-
dealer the other day and they had a Liberty Z there. I think he said it was a 48.
Yes.
And he
They
was
make
talking about residential grade skag and about $4,500 plus tax or $4,800 plus tax, somewhere in that area.
right?
I almost got it, but I didn't.
So it has, they come in 36, 48, 52, and 61 in the Liberty Z. We got the 36 because we wanted to still fit through the gates to get to the backyards with it. And
Yeah.
it's, man, it is minuscule. Laura says I look like a 12-year-old sitting on it. But
Imagine.
surprisingly enough, the thing mows good, man. I mean, it laid down some stripes with it.
Look,
I think you guys probably saw the pictures.
I did.
yeah,
Yeah.
Andrew
And-
wanted to question the stick at the pictures.
Could
He
you
thinks you cut it
imagine
before Mark
L's on
cut
it?
It's a hair slower than the V-Ride 236, a hair slower. I can tell the difference, but no complaints, man. She mows.
Guess what? Laura's happy again.
Well,
yeah.
wait till to see the video. She's not so happy because she didn't get to mow her lawn with it today, and I did.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, damn.
Man, oh man.
We'll get her out someplace where she can mow. This Saturday, she'll be mowing. Oh, I don't know. I could let her mow an acre and a half if she wanted to.
It could take a little bit.
You know,
Never had
yeah.
it.
I just wanted
Yeah,
to do a
good.
shakedown run. And now that I've done it, I know the factory blades need balance because they're not balanced. And she's got 1.3 hours on her now.
Yeah.
Aren't they supposed to come balanced when you buy the mower?
Well, you would
Wow.
think so, but they're not. We all balance all new blades every single time because they're not balanced.
So my dealer, I asked him about that when I bought my Toro. Like the guy behind the counter, the salesman, total freaking idiot. And like I almost didn't buy the mower because of his knowledge. I'm asking him all these questions, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, this is this." I'm like, dude, don't you know I did my research before I came here? I know what I'm looking at. I'm just asking you, see if you know, and what's the better deal is and that. And he's just an idiot salesman. So I buy the thing anyway. Cause, okay, fine. So I go back in the back, and the workers who are the older guys who do the actual work and maintenance on the thing, they look at him like, "Hey man, did you put blades on this? Did you do this? Did you do that? Did you fill out his warranty information?" And no, he did not fill out my warranty information. He should have done that for me. And I told him, I was like, "You know what, dude, don't worry about it. If I have to worry about this and hear all this shit, I'll do it myself. Thank you very much." I was like, "Don't even touch it. Give me the key." I started that mower up out of the shop, drove it out, put it on my own trailer myself. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
So the guys, though, the older guys that were working on the mower and put it together and all the tracking and everything, I will say, top notch. Everything is tight. Everything's in order. You push both of them forward all the way, it goes straight all the way. I'm like,
Nice.
good deal.
Nice.
So
Always
Cool.
a good thing.
So you got to mow with it again today, Josh, or not?
not today. I
Rained
didn't
out.
know. No rain out. I just have nothing on the schedule. Wednesday's my off day normally.
Oh, gotcha.
I have
Well, I mowed
Mondays,
third-
Tuesdays, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
I mowed about 2/3 of an acre with it today. Just a shakedown run. And I put diamonds on both of them, and it was all good. All good. I just got to get used to it. So I always put my hands out wide on the bars, and so when I'm all the way forward, my hand is right in the way. I can't see the front tire,
Gotcha. Yeah.
and so my brain isn't programmed to where I need to be, and I kept leaving little 1/2 inch and 1 inch mohawks.
Yeah, you're used to standing.
Well, yeah, so I'm used to standing up, and you can see the deck, and everything. So I just got to reprogram my brain for it. But
It's
besides that, it's nice, man. I mean, it's responsive. It's yet you can feel what's going on in the controls, and
it's been a while since you've been on a sit down.
yeah, since I sold Old Blue.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's rated at 7 miles an hour, and that's probably about what she does. I think. She's not super
was
super
Old
fast.
Blue
but-
rated
That's
for?
what mine does is 7, and it's a
Yep.
fast 7. It's tight. It's new. It goes. It's not
Yeah.
even broke in yet. So
I think it goes faster than Elms can run.
No.
oh, trust me, I can run.
Oh, I was gonna say, you seen that boy's legs? He can run. He can run. He can run short distances. It's like
Short
me.
distances really fast. Yes.
Yeah. No, I don't do distance anymore. My lungs aren't there.
If you've got a kid, you can run.
Yeah.
Whether you want to or not, you can run.
Oh gosh, but yeah, no complaints, Josh. She's pretty sweet. I got a vibration in the deck. I'm pretty sure it's the blades, so I got to pull the blades off and balance them. Besides that, man, I took the chute off of it. I actually set the deck to the height of the pin, to the correct height. So when you put it in 3, it is at 3 inches.
I checked mine.
Yeah,
I checked mine. It's on par.
Put a little 1/8 inch
Nice.
pick in it. So just a little 1/8 inch in the back higher. Got the tire pressure all right, and went mowed.
Yep.
It was
Yeah,
funny.
well,
Because here's the funny part: we mowed my neighborhood today, and so we mow 1, 2, 3, 4 houses within a block and a half of my house. So we're a block and a half away, and it was 101 today, guys.
That's crazy.
It
That's
was
hot.
And Laura's like, I'm going to go home. I'm going to take the new mower and I'm going to drive home and get some more iced tea. So off she goes.
That's freaking awesome.
She
Why
gone.
not?
Yeah, she was gone.
Why not?
She's
I said-
gone for an hour.
Get me some too.
Bring me a beer.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, she was having a kick. She drove around the block a couple times.
Putting miles on it.
She'll get used to it. She needs to get used to it. She will. I think she's going to mow our yard with it tomorrow. Time permitting. So
Oh yeah, now it's something I thought about. Every time you buy a brand new lawnmower, them blades need to be took and have that damn paint on right there on the cutting edge brushed off a little bit.
No, I just put an edge on them. I already did. I lifted it up and sharpened them with my sharpening skills. They're razor
Josh,
sharp.
I didn't have time
That's
to go
warm,
back to the
Cody.
dealer. I checked the tire pressure. I leveled the deck. Had to run down for a doctor's appointment. Come home and then go mow. So I didn't have a chance to pull the blades off. So I will do that.
Cody said it was 87 in Soda Springs.
It's stinking hot, dude.
Be right back.
101.
It was 64 here all day. But it was wet all day too. It was a nasty
Yeah,
64.
it's been raining and out. It's still. I was just downstairs taking trash out, and it's still raining.
Robert, tomorrow you're supposed to get rain tomorrow night.
Good, but I got 1 or 2 yards Monday, and I got a yard Wednesday. My other customer seen that porch before I cut her yard, even though that thing, y'all wouldn't want to cut this yard. It's so rough.
I cut any yard, Robert. When it pays, I cut it.
Yeah.
What if it doesn't need it? Like it hasn't grown at all.
I still got it.
If it pays, we cut it, Andrew.
True.
That's how we make our money, dude.
Yep.
That's why I said this rain that's coming through here might throw us a few days back. But you know what? Next week is gonna be nice grass, and nobody's
Oh,
missing
yeah?
anything.
Right.
And that's probably the same for Steve. Like he's not gonna have a yard that's burned out because we're getting rain, so it don't matter. It's mowing is mowing. Gotta go.
I
Go
could use
down.
it down here.
But around here, if people have actual lake access, they got a little sprinkler system. They can water the yard with lake water, which is a little bit better than, that's just basically rainwater. But if they watering it with regular tap water, ain't no telling what kind of
That's
junk's in
where,
it.
Is
Robert, where Eden is, they have hookup and they only open up the river. And
Yeah,
it
we
takes
got the-
Robert,
some time.
is it a reservoir or is it a natural lake?
You can have a pump system put at your dock, and you have a certain time frame and a certain amount that you can water your grass. So the lake level drops in the mornings because we have a hydroelectric dam that's a supplemental electric.
Shit, that
And at night-
explains Robert's hair. The electric damage.
No, we have the canal runs out of the river about 12 miles east of town, and the canal actually flows just a half a block away from me. And we're talking, it's a canal, it's 20 foot across.
Hell,
And then from there, a non-pressurized, just gravity flow. There's irrigation systems that feed the whole town. So,
but now at night they shut that hydroelectric power plant down because they don't need as much electricity. But
So it's an overflow. Yeah.
here, Pip.
Do they ever not have enough water to run through the power plant?
oh, we got a dam on Lake Sinclair.
Yeah. It's got
Lake Sinclair is below Lake Oconee, so Oconee and Sinclair join together. Then the hydroelectric dam, they let the water off into the river.
Oh, and the batteries in my head.
Andrew is a downhill
I need
feed.
to get on by a little 4-pack recharge.
Oh, okay, I see.
Downhill feed because you would have locks there, boats, but they allowed that before that. And
Now there have been times when there's been so much water in the lake they've had to open up all the locks, so everybody downstream like, yep, you're gonna get flooded.
you're getting flooded downstream.
Yep.
Move on. It's happened here. It's happened everywhere.
Now, the only dam you ain't got to worry about, well, Hoover Dam, but in that movie, San Andreas, I tell you what, if that dam ever let go, boy, you talk about a lot of water.
And boys got to bring up the Hoover Dam.
Over Dan's on the West Coast.
So Robert has to bring up the Hoover Dam.
Got any damn bait?
God damn, mate.
Robert, we're on the East Coast.
Well, I'm just,
You know, he does have a Hoover Dam down by him.
Oh,
So if
there
you want to
is?
laugh, Andrew,
Oh,
Andrew, there's one here in Columbus too.
they have one in Columbus.
I didn't
There's
realize
Yep, there's one in Columbus.
Wait, see Hoover Dam. I thought he meant
No, it's not the big Hoover Dam, but they name them all that. And what's funny is there's like 5 of them around. And like when you think something's screwed up and they say Hoover Dam, I'm thinking Ohio, and it's where Robert lives. He hacked into the system and screwed it up.
What's up, Randy?
What's up, Randy? Hey, man.
I don't even have the damn live up anymore. Damn it, I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. Randy, get your butt up here. You know how to click on a link. Jim can sit down there and say, hi, Randy. Come on up, bud.
Jim.
There you go.
Fill the goddamn
Yeah.
stream up, man. We're all here.
Got 2 more.
Later tonight. Got 2 spots.
And of course, the video that I just edited about the new mower features Barnes Lawn Care music.
Ooh.
There you go.
Speaking of which, everybody seen him?
He's getting up early in the morning, I think.
Ah.
He's gonna be out by 6 a.m. to do a church property and some acreage.
So, Josh, the reason we wanted to get the 36 is so we can still get in the gates, and we wanted a little mower. And dude, so when you stand on the 30, you've been on Jeff's V-Ride 2 36. You know, there's quite a bit hanging out in front of you.
It's long.
You can see everything, right? Well, when you sit down on this, it's only 2.5 inches longer than the V-Ride 2, but you're sitting down in front of the motor, and it's just like there's nothing there. It's just you got your hands and nothing else. It's
different for you.
It seems
like Jeff told me.
Really small.
It's like Jeff told me he's never ran a ZTR. I'm like, we're gonna try this one out, man. Get on it and see what you can do.
Oh yeah, throw them on the Time Master. No,
yeah.
What's it called?
Time cutter.
Time cutter. Throw them on the Time cutter.
Time cutter, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta get the hell off here. I gotta go to bed.
See you, James.
Dude, nice show.
Good night, Skin. James.
Yeah, you're James.
Well,
Guys, Elms, Andrew, Eden,
Peace.
Robert. And then the bald guy below me.
Roberto.
I don't know the bald guy below me his name. He keeps changing his name every day. He's the
Gentle
bald
there.
guy. I'm just gonna go with the bald guy. You guys have a good night.
Okay.
I wanted that. Jesus, I like that.
I just called you the Marine, the Rumple.
oh,
Now,
I don't have many nicknames. Do I answer to any of them? Once in a while.
yo, I got I got that one most bed done today, Eden.
good, Robert. I saw your video. I made a comment on it.
Yeah, 116 bags. I'm like, jeez. But it's done. I'll just take a break tomorrow and then I'll go back to the other 2 beds and then see what's left over.
Money in the bank, baby. Money in the bank.
Yep.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to smoke a cigarette real quick.
Okay.
All right. No,
Yeah,
like I said, yeah, there's a few spots I need to go right up to the fence with, but and they got a bunch of stuff going over their fence. I'm gonna talk to them about that. See if they want me to go in that property and kind of prune that back a little bit.
Yeah, Josh, get Jeff on that 0 turn, dude. Make sure you got a camera running.
Yes.
He'll
I'd
jump
second
out
that.
on it. It's the same concept. You're just not squeezing, you're just moving your arms, but he'll be fine. He'll pick up on it.
Yep.
No time flat.
Rumple, what
That's
do you
right.
think?
The first thing he'll do is he'll back into
Jeff
something because
on
he's got that
Helms?
mower hanging out.
No.
That's
I find myself getting close to doing that sometimes. I'm like,
Yeah.
pay attention.
when you're on the stand-ons, your feet are the back of the mower, but when you're sitting down, you got a couple feet hanging off back there. So, no, it's good. It's a good little mower. It'll work for what we need it for. And like I said, it's probably going to be the start of our second truck. So I wouldn't be surprised if I see Laura driving it through town tomorrow.
What she may be tempted to go get groceries with the mower. Aiden.
I'm going to move. Bye.
Oh my gosh!
Get pulled over.
Hey, honey, I'm going for a gallon of milk. I'll be back. She takes the mower.
While I'm out on my cutter yard.
I did hit some thicker grass today. I was cutting off probably 6-7 inches. Full speed. You didn't even hear the governor kick in. So she's got plenty. The V-Ride 2 has a 19 horse. This has an 18 horse. But they're both Kawasaki's. One's just the residential version. One's the commercial version. But yeah, no, man. They know.
Was it FR and FB?
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, that one little short video you put on YouTube. I'm like, Yeah, it looks to be like a 32 or 36-inch cut.
Yeah, it's a 36.
Yeah, I bet and that thing is she gonna name it or you gonna name it?
I was trying to give her ideas for names, and she told me that that is not my mower, and I have no input on the name that it gets. That's solely on her. So I will refrain from even giving her ideas because.
Mm-mm.
So you just say, Laura, did you name your new mower yet?
I'm going to call it Laura's mower until she gets a name.
Or you could just name it Laura's mower.
No. I told her we should have called it Ladybug.
Damn. Hey, that's a perfect fit right there.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
think
when I
it
walked
fits.
in the dealer
What do
the
you
other
think?
day, they had a Skag 30 sitting in there. That thing is massive, man.
It's huge. It's
massive.
heavy. But it cuts great. And you set it on the straight line,
Oh,
and it goes on a straight line. There's no bouncing around.
Randy's got a suggestion for you, Eden.
Oh boy. Let me get in the comments. I'm not even having up.
He said the boss ride. Name it.
That's right. Well, what she doesn't know, as soon as she figures out a name, I'm going to click on the vinyl cutter. I'm going to cut it out and put it on there.
Oh, God. Mm-mm.
Because I have that right in the other room. I can print whatever I want.
Mm-mm.
So are you gonna vinyl cut and put Bam Bam on the mower, on your other mower,
I do want to do that. Yes, I want to get those on there.
and then put Gus on the other one?
Gus. Gus.
Mhm.
Gus and Bam Bam. So the next mower we get will have to be a 61 inch. But that's not going to be this season. We're done.
Yep.
So what for a 61? What brand you thinking of?
Another V-Ride too.
Sorry about that, guys.
Right?
Or my other option is a Turf Tiger. I've always wanted a Turf Tiger.
Plus, I have a
They're supposed to
receipt
be
now
nice.
this year for a tax write-off.
Yeah,
They're supposed
Josh,
to be
right?
Good mowers.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No. So when I first got
Hey, Randy.
into mowers, when I wanted to go commercial and everything, I always looked at the Turf Tiger. It's got that drive shaft to drive the deck and everything, and it's just like it's the pinnacle of the Skags. You know, I mean, you just can't get a better mower than Skags. I always wanted one, man, and I don't know. Maybe someday I'll get one. Who knows?
Is that the one they discontinued?
No.
Now they got the Turf
Oh.
Tiger 2. It's a
Oh.
sit down full air ride
it's the-
suspension.
Oh, it was the original that they discontinued.
Full ride seat, air ride seat, drive shaft instead of a belt to drive the deck, 2 gearboxes, and yeah, it's a
Nah,
dream. It's a dream machine.
my brother-in-law one time had a Skag walk behind. It had a 16 horse that comes on it. He said, "You put that thing in 5th gear, you better get ready to run."
Mm-hmm. I bet.
And Steve will be sprinting.
Now what?
What are you chowing on, Steven?
What's up?
Last little bit of that pie.
Seriously, dude, I didn't even get a bite of that whole damn pie.
Yeah, well,
Uh-oh.
so it happens when you're
Uh-oh.
sleeping. You should have got on it.
Let's see.
My sugars would have killed me. They're already killing me as it is.
Mommy,
What?
the ice maker's not working.
Oh yeah, I had to adjust the seat forward too, Josh, so her feet would
No.
go on the footrest. I moved the seat forward about 1.5 inches and had to adjust the arm bars because they are adjustable.
I will say about my mower, dude, my mower has an exceptionally nice seat. That seat is like,
So
This one, you know what I'm missing? And here, I'll tell you exactly what I'm missing. I was mowing with it today, and I'm like, man, this just doesn't quite feel right. Well, it doesn't have the armrests on it. Where Old Blue had the armrests, I used to just rest my elbows on them and just do this, you know. And it doesn't have armrests, so your arms are just kind of hanging out there. But that's just what it is.
I have armrests on mine, but like I said, when I'm running it, my arms are up here on it. So
Yeah.
I never even touch them. So I guess if I want to sit and take a break for a minute, I'm gonna be like,
Well, most of the time when I was running Old Blue, you know, you get through the corner and you get going in a straight line. And you're on the big properties. You just plow it out there. I just take one arm down and just hold it in place, you know, and relax. And then you can switch arms, but you can just bomb straight lines with it. When you're doing small residential stuff, you didn't do that, but on the big stuff,
I could see Rumpel doing that.
Oh yeah. Well,
sit back and relax, baby. Just kind of get the gangster lean going in the seat, kind of slouch down a little bit, cross your legs a little bit, and just kind of.
so that my ride too. When you load that bad boy up on the trailer and you start getting to an angle, that seat goes. I'm like, whoa! Oh shit!
So
Then you get
has
up on there. I'm
Little
like,
Jay
okay,
tried it?
nah, not yet.
Does that my ride, does it have a lock mechanism so it won't do that?
You either have all the way tension or all the way not. So there's like 5 or 6
Okay.
selectors in between. So it always rocks. That's important because I'm actually kind of wishing it had a
lockout.
Yes,
Can you add one?
I could probably fabricate something to make it not, but it's going to be a stiff ride.
No, I wouldn't do it. Yeah. No, this one you can definitely feel the bumps in it. The seat on the hinges that folds back and then it rides on a couple little springs. That's all it has. It's nothing fancy.
no.
Well, it's not big enough to put anything fancy on. I mean, that's a little tiny mower, man.
Mine's a 50. I got the 54 Husky. I mean, 2 inches on each side difference, but it's still perfect for my properties. It fits my scenario perfect.
And Mario Kart, what's the little tiny guy? Luigi? No.
Toad.
Toad. Yeah, Toad. That's what I feel like.
Toad.
It's like, I feel like
I
Toad.
was
Hey.
thinking Yoshi for some reason.
Hey, that thing, Papa Willie just call it Herbie the Love Bug.
Oh, no. I'm not going to pop wheelies in that one. I break Laura's more, she'll shoot me.
I think Eden might be able to pull off a wheelie with that.
I'll save it to be ride too.
Yeah. But yeah, I got the odd feeling every time Ian gets on that mower, Lord, gonna be, yeah, it's gonna cost you $50 there, buddy.
I will not run that mower that much.
What if we did a comparison between Elm's new mower and Eden's new mower?
No, they're,
No need.
they're not. They're both great mowers. How's that, Andrew? Compared,
True.
they both make money, and we're both happy.
No,
Exactly. There's not really a reason to go and try to compare
correct.
what one person got versus what another person got. It's not a pissing contest.
No, not
I
at
know.
all.
Like I said, my 50-inch deck on that thing and my properties I had is perfect for it. I can actually squeeze, like, because that 54, a lot of my gates, I'm like, oh my God, on each side, like, and I got to be careful. Now I have a little bit of clearance still with a 50-inch swap, so I'm good. And it's all brand new. Every spindle is nice and tight. The bearings are good and tight. New belts. Oh, man, tip top.
Man.
Not even
It's
broken
one of
in.
those will I fit? Close, right?
It'll fit in most of mine, yes.
Well, that one section on the big Saturday house that we did the cleanup on is about 2/3 of an acre. And that's going to be Laura's section. She's just going to mow to her little heart's content over there.
So here's my funnest thing about it is the lawn care competition that's on my streets and around, because I see all these guys there. There's one on Fridays when I park and cut. I cut around another company. I'm like, I'll get done with my stuff. They'll be there cutting. I go around them and go cut another 2 properties ahead of what they're doing. And I'm like, So they're going to get to see me with my upgrade.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be like, damn, this guy's. And that's the guy who was undercutting, trying to steal my properties on the street. And I'm like, dude. So yeah, I'm going to have him on lock. I got him. I know who he is. I know where he's at. I know everything. I know almost everything about him. Like
So
you said, I will crush you or sink you, whatever you said.
Bury you.
Bury you. There you go.
I will.
In some term of the fashion.
Crush works
I
too,
know.
though. Crush works.
Crush.
So we went. So my dealer's in a town that we don't service. It's 25, 30 miles away. and we have to go through another town to get there. Anyways, we went through on the way back, ran into 2 different lawn care providers, and they're like, "Who the crap is this?" I got 3 skags on the trailer. Like, what the crud is going on here? What are you doing over here? You're over in your town, man. What are you doing? So they're all, I'm sure they're going, "Oh, great, he's coming into our territory."
Yeah.
But I'm not. I was just
get on edge, man.
I was just driving through, picking up my mowers, driving back. That's all I was doing.
Hey, I'm just coming through.
You know exactly. You know, even the nice ones they wave. They're like, "Hey, want to get back?"
No, I waved to him. I'm not that guy, Josh. I waved to every single one of them.
I waved to them all too, and I don't
Every
flick
one
them
of
off. But you know, they're giving it to you because like, "Oh, look at him.
Well,
Look, he's successful."
Cody says, "Can I get a summer job?" Well, I'm going, yeah. Well, in August, Cody, I'm losing my daughter, so I got a slot to fill. Come on over, buddy. Except Cody's on the wrong. Cody's in Idaho as well, guys, but he's on the other side of the state. He's like a 7-hour, 8-hour drive.
Oh,
away.
you got 2. You got
Oh,
2.
gosh.
Go ahead.
He's quite a ways away from me. Matter of fact, Chance from High Desert. He lives,
Desert Oasis, yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
so Desert Oasis. So he lives north of me about 6 hours. So he's actually closer than Cody is because Cody's clear on the other side of the state.
It was funny because today I was coming home from one of Kaylee's appointments and just happened to look up at the license plate in front of me, and it was an Idaho plate. I was like, well, geez, they're a long way from home.
Yes, they are.
No,
What are you doing, baby?
no.
I was coming from the store about 2 miles from here, and I look over and there's a Idaho plate as well right in front of me.
Famous potatoes.
It's South Carolina.
Idaho's not one that we typically see here in Ohio. I mean, we see them like in California, Washington, Oregon. I mean, I see a lot of those, but I don't know that I've ever seen an Idaho one until today. I might have, but it stuck out, and I was like, "Oh, that could be Eden." I'm like, but I guarantee it's not because he's probably busting his tail out there right now.
I'm mowing, man. I'm mowing. I'm about 4 videos behind. I need to get caught up, and I got so much crud going on. It's ridiculous. I got 2 or 3 videos I haven't even edited yet, but
I should probably make a video tomorrow.
I'm going to skip over those because I have to do the new mower vid, so that, and we just been busy. We had to shuffle the schedule around a little bit, move a couple people here and there, because we picked up some new properties, and I gave a couple properties to my helper. Not gave them to him. He's mowing them for me. How's that?
Oh, okay. I
I know
thought you were
one
helping
thing.
him grow because you had too many.
I know one thing. If I ever could get to GIE, boy, I'd be like, ooh,
I'd
all
love
these
to go
moles.
to I'd love to go to GIE. I wish they just do it in like December or January or something because I'm mowing in October.
Yep,
Robert would be
If
a
I'm-
kid in a candy store.
yep. Hey, say this. Somebody, I'm gonna take you to GIE and give you $100,000 to spend. But ooh, no, you need to stay there because that damn walk out. Oh, see, I'm
Where is it? Is it-
These.
Is it Nashville? Where's GIE?
It's Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville.
Yep.
Okay, Louisville.
Yep.
I'll see if I can get a direct flight from Boise to Louisville. I don't know if I can or not.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, we had a lot of fun the first year that we went. We're planning on going back again this year.
Yeah, because last year, everyone like, GIE this year is like, shh. And at least out there, you get to try the new stuff. So, you see
Yeah, that's
something
the
like
fun of it
that.
right there is getting to try out all the different equipment, all the new mowers, the spreader. I mean, everything you can imagine is out there. So everything's hands-on. You get to speak with the reps. You get, I mean, it's just a really cool experience.
Oh,
Make
was it?
sure you wear very comfortable shoes because let me tell you what, you do a ton of walking.
Mhm.
Oh,
So,
was it?
Josh-
Somebody put in. Yes. That's right.
Josh, you were talking about your dealer and the salesman. So my shop's so small. Basically, not the mechanic, but the parts guy. He's also the salesman,
Mhm.
and he's a mechanic by trade, and he's a great mechanic. And he's a really nice guy. But when it comes to the equipment, he carries the equipment, but he is not a mower. He's never been a mower in his life, and so he knows his limitations. And so, hang on just a second, baby. I'll be right with you. And so he gets customers that comes in all the time and say, hey, I need this and this and this. And he'll call me with a customer there and say, hey, Doug, they want to do this and this and this. What would be the best option for them? Because he doesn't know about, grass flaps or, chute discharge. He'll call me all the time, and he's got a customer standing right in front of him. And I give him my recommendations. And that's totally cool because at least he's trying to help the people out. He's not just trying to do a sales job.
Mhm.
So that's pretty cool of him, I guess. So, oh my God. You know
At
what we
least he's
did?
really,
We didn't get a new-
trying to give best customer service.
Yep. We didn't get a new Skag hat today.
No, I want a pink one.
Oh, that's right. You told him you wanted a pink one. Laura
What?
says, I want a Skag makes pink, or still makes pink hats and pink earmuffs. And he didn't have them in. And Laura says, where's my pink hats and pink earmuffs? He goes, I'll look in the book and get some coming.
I teach you, Junior. I teach you.
Yeah,
Here's another trip to Skag.
I'm like, shit, I just bought a mower. You can give me a hat.
We've got plenty of their hats. We've got plenty of them.
And you know what else I really did that was really cool?
What?
We put both our names on the soul,
Right.
not just Phillips or Doug.
Right.
Right, that was high class. right
High
there.
class. It should have said Laura's mower.
It should have said that, but it said that more.
All right, I got to go. Laura needs my help for a second,
No, I
guys. No, you don't?
No, I just want a Charlie horse, but you weren't here to rub my feet.
Oh, my goodness sakes.
Oh,
Did
what it?
you wash them things yet? I don't be rubbing them nasty feet. Oh, okay. You're
No.
out mowing. They're like green feet, man.
Now, what was it? That one video Law said, yeah, she want to sit down more. Boom. Reading like, okay, all right, honey, I'll go get you a ride more or sit down more. It's like,
It's not heavy duty frame, heavy duty forks. You can tell it's a lighter weight version. But man, it's pretty impressive for what it is. Man, if you got
Gets
one
it
of those,
done.
you got one of those in like a 61, you can flat cover some ground with that sucker quick.
So you think it's
Oh,
good
very
value for the money?
Oh man.
Master Blaster.
nah.
Wow.
Hey, even once
Yes, sir.
if you get on that, once you get your 61 inch sit down, you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm getting kind of old for this stand up crap. I think I'm gonna start doing the sit down crowd.
No, I'm the other way around, Robert. I've got a fairly bad back. And so sitting down makes my back hurt more.
Yeah.
And so I do want to get, because I've never had the opportunity to get on the sit down mower with a nice air ride seat and see
Yeah.
how that feels. Because that might be just enough to take the jarring out of it.
Yep.
That's my thing I'm worried about with the Toro, that My Ride. How long is
Yeah.
it going to take for that spring to wear out?
Oh,
You know, when
well,
a lot of spring tension over time, then you're going
Yeah.
to lose its springiness. So next thing you know,
I
it's going
guess-
to be flopping all over the place.
so until then, Robert, for me, standing is much better. Although I will say after about 3 hours straight, you want to get off because your legs are getting a little tired, because you're standing up the whole time.
Yeah,
I'll
like
take an-
today. Not like today. I finally wore that
Excited.
back brace. But yesterday, my back was telling, it was like, God.
Back and forth, man.
Hands and knees.
Barking about now.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
It
Sorry.
Yeah.
car alarm going off down the street.
Oh,
Dogs are going nuts about it.
I thought it was Cody.
Turn it on.
I've got 1 hour and 34. Yeah, I got 1 hour and 34 minutes left. Yep. Got 1 hour and 34 minutes left now. Well, yeah. Now I'm gonna damn hit Amazon up. All right, y'all send me my new damn rims and tires and my what else I got on Amazon? I'm like, shit.
Are you saying they lost your last set of tires, Robert?
Nah, I'm getting a new set of rims and tires.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put these Craftsman tires on my Poland, but when I get my new Poland, the new Husqvarna rims and tires, them other ones are gonna just be spares. 'Cause you always gotta have a spare rear tire and a spare front tire. If you ain't got one, yeah, well, you'll dog creek without paddle.
Very true.
It's just like that guy posted a video on IG. He bought them marathon run free flats on his ZTR. Well, he got home and found out, oops, man, it's on south on him. So he had to put his originals back on till he can get these other ones, either get another set or do something. I said,
Uh-uh.
I was about to ask you tomorrow. You want to go pick up some coke packs of Sandford?
I better have a cold one in there for in the morning because if I don't, your ass is grass. And guess what? That's now on recording here. I've got
Gotcha,
very
man.
few Cokes left in my fridge right now. And I'm out otherwise. So my son was like grabbing one and I'm looking at him like, don't you dare take my last one. If I wake up in the morning and I don't have at least one Coke in there to get me started, we're in trouble.
mm-mm.
You need a secret fridge.
Yeah.
Dude, we have
Yeah.
3 mini fridges, 2 regular big fridges, 3 freezers in this damn house. It is freaking nuts. There's not a reason to have this many damn fridges and whatnot in one
Whoa.
house. But we do, and they're all used. I have a mini fridge sitting right here in my office. It's supposed to be just mine. My Cokes mainly. Coke and insulin is what I keep in it. Because my insulin's got to be refrigerated, and I got a bunch of that crap that's got to go somewhere, and I don't want to take up like the main fridge space. But then the kids have a mini fridge for their drinks. Well, Kaylee fills that up with her water bottles and Gatorades and everything else, which doesn't really leave my son a whole lot of space. And lately, he's been out of pop, so he's drinking mine. Not cool either. Steven's got his mini fridge downstairs. And then down in the basement is a regular size, like standard fridge. Our kitchen, we've got a French door refrigerator. So one of those, like, yeah. And then downstairs, we've got a large upright freezer and then a small chest freezer. So, there's plenty of
That's a
places
lot.
to put stuff, but
That's a lot.
it is a lot.
It's just like they got them smart refrigerators that tell you, oh, you're out of this and out of that. One of these days, you're going to get one. Oh, and it's going to say, Mama Worley, you're out of Coke. Like, Coke. Had to put a security system on
I
that
tell
thing.
you what, it's the one thing I try to do my best to make sure is stocked up in this house, and that's everybody's pop or drink of choice. Because
Yep.
everybody's a crab ass if they don't have it. Me included.
I'm tired. That's when I'm a crab
Yeah.
ass.
I'm gonna jump off here. I got an early day tomorrow as well. So,
Good night,
y'all,
Elms.
good evening.
Have a good night,
Later.
Elms.
Good night.
Past 2 mornings, I've got up about something after 6 to get the coffee started. Because if I don't have my coffee, you know, I'm drinking this morning's coffee right now. So now take from that damn Mozart in the morning and go back at it Friday.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Robert, but isn't the best coffee fresh?
Well, I'm
You are
part
wrong.
Marine.
You're wrong.
I got a little Marine in me. I don't care as long as it's coffee. I don't care if it's damn fresh or if it's 12 hours old. As long as it's coffee, I don't care. I have
So
become
caffeinated.
I have become caffeine immune unless I drink that instant. Now that instant, that stuff, oof, that's where you get your kick.
You tried black?
My first cup in the morning is black with sugar. After that, boom. It's just straight up black and cold.
And once he went black, he never went back.
Randy, why aren't you up here?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Hey, now see, like Rumple, he had to have his coffee, but he's got to put a crayon in it.
No, I gotta have this.
No, he goes to no, yeah. There you go.
You talk about crab. I will live up to that name.
Nah. For a while there, it was the Nestle Great Flavor Water. First thing in the morning, I make my coffee. I pour enough coffee in the cup, then I put the Great Flavor Water in there to cool it off. And I'm like, this tastes good.
I gotta see this. Can we save? Post. For later. What do you just regular old coffee, or do you prefer like Dunkin' or Starbucks or
That Starbucks stuff, that Starbucks stuff, that's a little too expensive for my taste.
you tried Dunkin'?
Well,
You know, Didi?
I think they sell Dunkin' coffee. I know they sell the Dunkin' coffee in the stores and stuff, but we use a Maxwell House breakfast blend, and I put 4 scoops.
Oh, there's folders that's supposed to be good.
Yeah. But I also have a little secret. I make the coffee, but I put hot water in the decanter, and it helps preheat the heating element, so it gets made quicker. I got to have my coffee. If I don't, now back in the day, we used to call it coffee milk. My grandmama would make it, but it was the instant, and she'd put a whole lot of sugar and a whole lot of milk in it. But,
You okay, Rumple? You're awfully quiet.
I'm shopping.
What? Are you shopping for a mower by chance?
No.
Oh. I'm gonna guess you're shopping on Amazon.
Picture of the crap. Hold on. So we're talking about energy drinks and Coke and all this other shit. That's it.
Damn.
That's the one I like.
Nah, what? Nah,
Black.
I went walking somewhere and I was thirsty, and I'm like, yeah, this place was open. So I tried one of them Red Bulls. I'm like, yeah, got me a acquired taste.
Those are not called Red Bulls. They're called Red Balls. called Red Bull.
Have you tried that soda called Dr. Pepper?
Who are you talking to me?
Probably.
Yeah, last night, the other day, and the day before that, I mixed it with Captain Morgan Southern Comfort.
Robert, do you like it or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, but when it's mixed like that, it tastes really good. Until your ass tries to
Yep.
stand up.
Yeah. Now, a long time ago, I went to the bar and I said, "Yeah, just give me a JD and Coke." I'm like, "Yeah."
The other day, I went, Robert, check this shit out. The other day, I went, and I go to cash out, and she's like, "Oh, don't worry about it." I'm like, "Okay, I'll come back and pay it tomorrow," because some of them like to do that. And she's like, "Oh, no, I took care of it." I'm like, "Well, how much I owe you?" She goes, $12. You know damn well 8 mixed drinks is not no 12 freaking dollars. 8
Damn.
mixed drinks is not $12.
Mm,
And then when she was
mm,
closing, it was back in the fridge. She's like, "You want this? You want this? You want this?" And we fucking twisted teas and all that shit. And
But supposedly there's a newer drink. It's like a beer coffee mix. And some say it tastes more like coffee than beer.
this one's got, if you drink screwball and cranberry juice, preferably properly mixed, not overly mixed with more screwball, it tastes like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They apparently have one that's banana flavored, and you put the peanut butter and banana flavor together. And she was trying to feed me that last night before I went home, or the other day.
That might not be a bad flavor.
Nah, but that was, no, actually, it didn't sound bad when she was showing it to me.
A peanut butter and banana?
I already had enough that day. I didn't want that. I said, nope, we're not doing any
mm.
mixed liquor night. We're not having that. That's how I'll get to. That's where I'll get to.
Yeah, I went over to a guy's house one time and I stopped at this liquor store. I got a 6-pack of tall Budweisers. Well, he's gonna make me this mixed drink. Well, he ended up using Golden Green, and I tell you what, I don't care how cold it was. I sat down on that front porch. I'm like, if I got to throw up, I might well be outside. I'm like, whoa, dude. My 3 tall Budweisers and a glass and a half of that damn mixed drink with that Golden Grain. I'm like, yep, that's it. I'm through.
And that's why I don't mix liquors together.
Is
As a
that
drink.
a
If I drink
is that
one liquor
liqueur?
tonight, the one I'm sticking with.
Yeah.
Robert, is that
Now,
liqueur? Or?
later, if I drink that one liquor so much and then I stop for like 2-3 hours and I'm like, hey, you want a shot? Take a shot. Then I'll mix the liquor because it's
Yeah.
gone. And then I
Oh,
can get
I
sick.
got it. And I have a whole bunch of damn Crown Royal purple bags. And one time they had a different color for a different version of the Crown Royal. I'm like, shh.
They got Crown Royal Apple now or some crap.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
Smells
It's
like
true.
a green apple.
It's true, Rumple.
I got the
Dad's
whip
friend's
of
a
it.
bartender, and yeah, it's true.
I got the whip of it 2 weeks ago. And somebody got it.
And is it good, bad, what?
What are we having to eat?
It reminded me of a green apple. That's all I know. I don't really prefer green apples. I eat red.
He had to go help Laura out with something. He said he'd be back.
Probably also checking on the raccoons. The other night was raccoons in the backyard.
There you go. I just heard all the noise falling.
Now we have a. Oh,
Bingo raccoon.
Your dog's doing something.
Who?
All I keep hearing is Tucker, Tucker, Tucker.
Yeah.
I don't hear it. Must be all upstairs.
Yeah, it's all the way upstairs.
Where is my other map? There it is.
All right.
Pie time?
No pie.
Ice
I
cream?
got some Jello.
Oh God.
Sounds different.
Man,
You know, I'll eat me up some Jello, man. Ain't nothing wrong with Jello.
I see red light. I'm done.
Hello. Oh,
Right now, I just went outside. It's 9:35 p.m. and it's still 90 degrees out there.
oh.
ooh,
It's just hot, baby. Literally,
mm,
grab onto
That's-
the machines today, and it would burn your hands. It was just hot,
well,
That's dang hot.
dang hot.
I think Saturday I was looking at 86 and Thursday 84. Friday 84, sorry.
Mhm.
I think it was the last weekday of the week, 72. But
It's-
at night, 66, 65, 70. Okay.
what the heck did I do here? What in the world?
Rumple, soon
Nah.
you'll be regularly hitting 80s regularly.
My ass got to go take my AC cover off and then turn my AC on. I haven't done that yet.
Why is there a
Ooh.
cover on your AC?
What is
I'm
this?
not in snow like to damage whatever it feels like.
Oh,
eating
Yeah.
something I ain't had in so long. I forgot what it tastes like. Now my grandma used to make it up. We'd had that cool whipped cream, slap it on top of it and stuff. Boy, I tell you what, I'd tear that mess up.
What?
I'm gonna get Lindsay the blue one,
Okay.
I
and then
heard
I'm
that.
gonna get Caitlin and Tommy red ones, so that they match.
Okay.
They're all in men's sizes.
Oh.
Did I get Caitlin and Tommy extra
she's
large?
shopping.
I know they
Probably.
don't- They don't wear those sizes, but
Whatever, baby.
I hear it.
okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll just tell
It's
them.
101 degrees. I'm not thinking Christmas.
Well, I know, but you have to buy it as you find it.
Okay, baby. Laura's Christmas shopping.
Ready?
Man,
Good for
I
her.
don't know.
It's June and she's Christmas shopping.
Then again, I do it too. Not in June, though. That's just people.
I don't know. Between 101 degrees with high humidity and 101 degrees of this dry heat, I think I'd rather deal with the dry heat.
Yeah,
Oh, definitely.
It's still hot, dude.
I'd rather deal with nothing
Yeah.
than just have the AC all day.
I take dry heat over humidity any day.
Okay, I'm trying to edit a TikTok. I gotta get my earbuds in. Gotta
How
do a
is the-
TikTok.
How did
Tick-
Pip Talk do?
No, we haven't done TikTok. I don't have time for that. I'm
Because the other day there was a Pip Talk. There was a Pip in your Pip Talk.
Yeah, no one them night, son. Damn dog was barking all fucking night long.
Barking and running like freaking. Ugh.
I could do it.
Anybody want 2 dogs?
I've got to.
I
wait,
think
hold it.
Rumple might want one.
Can I get the deep freezer first? I'll tell you when I got the deep freezer, then you bring the dog over.
Robert might want one.
No, we got enough around here as it is. No,
He'd have fun having 2 dogs.
we got 2 chihuahuas.
What the heck?
Got little ankle biters, as people will call them, but hey. Because I
How
don't
do
know.
you deal with ankle biters?
The husky I just bought.
That's an
At least they don't sound like hordes of elephants.
Nah, I know one thing. I don't know. Like I said, when something happens to Sophie, I don't know whether I would want another one or not. If I did get another one, I'd probably get a Pomeranian or
Oh,
darn it, darn what's that darn the dog, the French dog with butterfly ears, Papillon.
French bulldog.
no, you just
No,
gotta put a Papillon.
yeah.
Yorkies are really cute and sweet too. You just gotta watch out for the knees. They usually have bad knees.
Yeah. Now, one time I came close to adopting a Dalmatian, but Dalmatians have two issues. They either go deaf or they go blind. It's like, yeah.
If you get a good breeder, you can get them without either. You can get them full hearing, full vision. It's only a very
Well,
small. It's only a very small percentage of all Dalmatians that are either or.
well,
Look,
nah,
tuck, tuck. You're not supposed to be a bad.
damn. He
That's
like that
good,
better
man.
go down here with,
I was trying to
yeah,
say
he,
that.
You trying to say it's time to go to bed?
nah, took her like I better get down here with Daddy before getting in more trouble.
I'm willing to bet the other one was instigating Tucker.
They instigate each
Whatever
other.
sound or noise or whatever they're hearing or seeing, and they're going batshit crazy like dumb butts.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing, Bubba?
That'll work.
Lay down. Lay down.
Oh,
Lay down.
there goes Pip.
Uh-oh.
Pip's having a tantrum.
Mm-mm.
It's probably Laura. Yes,
I
Ian?
don't know what she wants. Nobody knows what she wants. She doesn't know what she wants. I'll go look. Hang on.
That's a big problem.
Mm-mm.
It can be confusing when the dog doesn't know what they want. And it's annoying they don't want the toy that's right in front of them. They want another one. And they go back to the first one.
Yeah.
Hi,
Say hi,
Pip.
Pip.
Hi, Pip.
Goofy dog. Here, come over here. Oh, you're wrapped up in my cord. You goofy. Look out. Look out. Here, come over here to the camera and say hi to everybody.
Hi, Pip.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
She's,
Be like,
she is anything but cute, but she is special.
mm-mm.
Oh, hi, crazy Huckle. Oh, my gosh.
Princess Pip.
Yeah, she's definitely a special. Oh, but yes, yeah, I know. Daddy,
One day
Daddy, can you save me?
went over there, I went with the guy to do some grout at this house and on the floor, and we was leaving out. And I looked at one of the German shepherds. I'm like, darn, that dog got some damn ear cartilage problems. One of the ears was kind of floppy. I'm like, yep. My sister had a damn German shepherd one time called a hobo. And where they were living, he was laying on a damn full furnace. I went across over that dog and he growled at me. I'm like, dog, you better not even think about it. Yeah. But the worst time my sister ever had was a cat named Noodle. And some old lady had poured scalding hot water on that cat. And I'm like, tore that cat up.
You get down.
Wasn't an old lady doing it?
Yeah. I'd hate to have been around when that happened. Boy, I bet you that cat let out a yell would have made that thing. Yeah.
Unless she has reason to, that could be considered abuse.
Well, today that old lady would have got arrested real quick. 'Cause damn, there are people out there now, boy, they will damn call the law on you in a minute about that mess.
If you got on video, they'll arrest her,
You know, well, this was
throw her
back
in
in the
jail
night.
for a few days at least.
You know, now this was back in the 1970s.
Oh,
Nah,
I thought you meant this
I
was
look.
recent. I was like, whoa.
No. This was back in the 1970s. Nah, I would love to have had a cat back when I was growing up, but my grandma was allergic to them. Now I did have a dog that was my sister that was part pug, part Chihuahua. We called her Twinkles.
Twinkles?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah. But my dog was named Mickey. He was a French poodle. Well, the day my daddy told me that Mickey got run over, oh man, then he gives me another dog. Well, then I moved in with my sister-in-law, first brought-in-law to Virginia. Well, school season was over with. I went back down to Brunswick. My sister brought all my stuff back. I'm like, and she didn't even ask. She just gave my dog away. I'm like, boy, that damn day we was in that restaurant, I could have went off on her about that mess. Just give my dog away, didn't even ask me. I'm like,
She wanted your dog?
no, she just give it away out of the blue. Just give it away. Didn't ask me nothing.
That's strange.
Now, I could have took her dog Skoshi, which was a Japanese version of a child, a small miniature version. But
Well, I remember you talking about that before.
yeah,
That was crazy.
yep,
It's nuts.
yep.
What do you think, Rumpel?
Hmm?
What do you think?
No worries, Cody.
About what? Stealing a dog? Well, I
His
was kind of
story
gonna.
about his sister
I was kind of gonna
giving
do
away
it
his
last.
dog.
I was kind of gonna do it last week because there was two in the house that, and there's dead Broadway right across the damn street. So I can go steal them.
Oh, how's the babysitting going with the neighbor's dog?
Oh, they came back Saturday.
Are they back?
Yeah, they were back. They came back Saturday.
Oh, good.
I had just let them out too, and I brought them back in when they showed up.
So how destroyed was their house?
It wasn't bad. It was just dog hair. That was really it. Was just dog hair. The chick's cousin came by and did it on like a Wednesday or something. Did little shit, and then I did it Thursday, or I did it Friday. Then I did it Sunday before they got back. And that was it. Just got up the dog hair. I didn't touch nothing else.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Still don't like that husky.
He behaved with me.
Pretty dog. Don't like it.
Until I got by his food. He didn't like it too much. But I want.
I think Rumpel would like a husky.
No.
Just know they can be quite chatty.
Right. Just
No.
chatting about anything and everything, really.
There was a note that said when they come in, give them one of these treats. Every time they go out, come in. I'm like, okay, for like the first 3 days, I didn't do it. Because I couldn't figure out why he was standing by their island. They had an island instead of the kitchen. I'm trying to figure out why he's sitting by the island, not jumping on the couch or anything like that.
Depending on the size of the treat, you can break the treat, give them half to go out now and half when they come back in.
Sorry, I don't know. They were already broken.
Good, Randy.
Randy?
Ah,
Hey, old man.
Ooh,
The
excuse me.
17-year-old has finally arrived.
Where the hell you been, you skinhead?
Ooh.
you've been hiding.
Yes, he finally came.
No.
And look who I found. Up in the right corner.
He wasn't lost.
No. No, I can wait.
What's going on?
Okay.
I was gonna show something on the
I
stream, but
don't
I
think
just
I've heard of a Silver Lab, Cody.
Boy, this is a happy looking bunch. What the hell's going on in here?
I'm I don't know what's going on. I'm making a TikTok video.
Mm-mm.
Well, we can sure tell who's making all the money this year, ain't we?
The only thing I'm making is my myself tired. That's what I'm making.
Pretty much.
No.
Hey, the boss said she wanted to sit down zero turn. The boss went and bought a sit down zero turn.
There you go.
That was on
There you
her.
go.
Yep.
Did you find the zero turn for her?
No, we already looked at it a couple weeks ago, so we knew it was there.
Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, my dealer, well, we didn't, we inquired about it a month ago, and he says they're hard to come by. We can't get them supplies. And then 2 weeks ago, he called me and he says, "Hey, I got a 36 in if you want it." And we went, let's think about it. And because we weren't exactly 100% sure that was the right move. And then yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, Laura says, "I'm going to go buy that mower. I want it." Okay.
Mm-mm.
So she went and bought it.
You texted him, put a sold sign on it.
I did. I texted him and I said, "Hey, Laura wants that mower." He goes, "Okay, it's yours. Come pick it up when you get it, when you can."
And she's got her foreman just that way.
Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
What is he doing now?
Rumble.
But honestly, Randy, here's the real story behind it. Laura needs to get some seat time. So if something happens to me, she can continue to mow. Or if I get hurt or something, somebody can mow. Because right now I don't have any backup other than my helper. He can mow, but Laura can't mow. The daughter can't mow. Not on zero turns. They can push mow, but they can't do the zero turns. So she needed some seat time, and this is a cheap way to do it. It's a residential version, and it will get us by to get her that seat time and get her the confidence. Because she only ran the 52 one time. She says, "Oh no, this thing's way too big for me to handle right now." So we'll get her some confidence, and then that way she can get in the seat more often. Get her off the trimmer. I can run a trimmer too, Matter of fact, I'm pretty dang good on a trimmer.
You could do it one-handed.
Hey, you can use any of them but hers.
I used hers today when she wasn't looking.
Randy,
Ooh.
just
She
remember
wasn't with
this.
you?
Yeah, she wasn't looking though. I just grabbed it, had to touch up a spot real quick.
Ian, remind
Yes.
Randy which
You better
trimmer is
learn to start
Laura's.
getting written permission before you start butting in there, big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Remind Randy which trimmer is Laura's.
Now she's
Laura's
already, she's already got a plan. Now you watch, see what I tell you. She's got a plan. She's gonna get used to that seat. Then she's gonna move up to the biggest one. The
That's
next
fine.
thing you know, the foreman's gonna be gone. He's gonna be gone. Just don't tell him that. He just don't know that yet.
It's all good. It's all good.
No. Oh, yeah. I was looking at one of Spencer's videos. Hell, they done started using a Darwan grip. I'm like, dang.
Well, Laura took it off first. She says, "I like it for flat trimming. because I can get better pasture. But she did not like it for edging with it. Did flipping it over, it was in the way. She kept hitting herself in the knee with it, one thing and another, and she says, "Take it off." Okay, it's gone.
Well,
I will
At
take
least
it.
you tried it.
Yes, she did like it for flat trimming. She really did.
no.
Maybe you could have a trimmer just for flat trimming and another trimmer just for edging. No,
Oh my gosh, Andrew. Andrew.
just a thought.
Sometimes I just want to reach through here and drag you in and have you go mow with us for one day.
I know it's probably
One
not
day.
You
the,
might get a half a day if you're lucky there.
Well, he doesn't even have to
Yeah.
mow. He just has to watch.
Yep.
No, and no, honestly, Andrew, you don't want to have to walk back to the trailer for another piece of equipment if you don't have
No.
to, because that takes time, and that's
Too
the
much
true and
time.
honest answer. Yep. We do run a
Yeah.
blade edger. We run a blade edger, and then we run trimmers, and yeah. So no, she's just gonna. I took it off for now, and we'll see. She's gonna try it without, and she'll make up her mind. It's all
Yeah,
good.
good like right now, you got gas prices going up and the more equipment you got to keep with fuel. Like, you get into your profit real quick.
Right now, gas price is stable, Robert.
Yeah. It's like there was a guy on YouTube. He put a diesel powered engine on a Troy built tiller. I'm like, diesel. And I didn't think they would ever make them where you could pull start them, but they all diesel engines out there that can be pull started. But it's like, yeah.
That's probably some power right there.
Yeah.
Randy, I don't know. Did you get to see my last video when we did that 1.3 acre or 2-3 foot tall grass?
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
that was fun, wasn't it?
I was tired though, because we mowed 10 yards and then we went and did that.
Wow.
That was number 11 for the day. And it ended up being a long day, and that was the end of it. And boy, we were sucking wind by the end of that day, I tell you. We're sucking wind. But it was fun. It was fun.
Was it a
Yeah.
new customer? Or?
Yeah, so the lawn care provider quit mowing her lawn and didn't tell her, and she has a house down in California. And she was
Wow.
down in California. She came home 2 weeks ago and went, holy crap. Tried calling him. He won't answer. That's what he's been doing to everybody. He dropped 70% of his clients and didn't tell them.
Jeez.
So she came home to that and then called me, and I went, oh man, that is not my route, because that's north of town 10 miles, and I don't mow north of town. I mow south of town. And so I said to her, I'll go out and look at it. And I said, okay, here's the cleanup price, and then here's the weekly mow price. And she says, okay, done. So we got the cleanup price out of it, and we're mowing her weekly. And I bid it high enough that kind of helps pay for my time driving out there and back. So, yep.
And her word of mouth might travel to her neighbor or something.
Oh, I got 15 phone calls from where she's up earlier this year, and I told them all no. So if they get word I'm mowing out there, they'll probably call me back, because there's nobody doing it out there. They're all the neighbors are helping neighbors right now.
Yeah.
But my problem is I don't have time to mow 10 yards out there. I just don't have time.
Yep.
I'm already mowing 6 hours on Saturday, and I gotta have some time to sharpen blades and wash mowers,
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Definitely know that feeling. I did mine today, fellas. It rained all day. So.
Man.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pull my mowers off tomorrow and do mine tomorrow.
Yeah. Everybody's getting rain except me. I'm like, cause my grass
Tomorrow
season's gonna
night. Tomorrow night's when it's supposed to come in, Robert.
Well, as long as it rains at night, I got no issues. Gives the
And then
ground time.
maybe into Friday, maybe.
Oh,
I hope not.
Me too, because I gotta do some tall makeup.
Yep. And I gotta get that mulch job finished, cause next week Yeah, I don't know. Them ladies they probably look at me like, man, what you been doing? I've been getting up early. Shit, I said I want to get this job done and get it over with.
I think we ought to hire Andrew and Robert and Skinhead up there to be floaters. Go where they're needed.
That
Yeah,
chat will
well,
make it a little expensive.
hey, the thing is, I show my lawnmowers, everybody gonna look at me like, you think you gonna cut my grass with that mower? Like, yeah. Cut grass with a rig. Well, I don't cut grass low. I despise that mess.
42
we-
inch can't
we-
go below
We'll
an
put
inch.
you all in the
Cannot.
area that you like to be in. If you want to be in Idaho or Ohio or wherever,
Hey,
we'll put you in the area you want to be in.
yeah.
I'm telling you right now, Robert's
Get on that
42
mower and
inch.
start driving.
And look at the experience that you all getting. Look at the experience.
Oh, I've got experience. It's the one in the middle that needs the damn on the job training.
Rumple, I'm gonna slap
Hey.
you. I said I'm gonna slap Rumple. I just saw your post, boy.
Ooh.
I know nothing. Sergeant Schultz over here. I know nothing.
Damn.
Oh, Rumple.
Oh,
You
God.
thinking that wasn't me?
Yes,
Air
you
Force.
did download the wrong one, sir.
Air Force versus Marines.
I'm not going to fight him. He'll beat me.
Damn.
I don't know.
I'm just going to throw crayons and run. That'll stop him.
God. Damn. They hear
Wake up, Steve.
You're like that,
Yeah.
what's his name? Hold on. James Woods from Family Guy was like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Right.
That's going to be me. Ooh, a credit. Ooh, a credit.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a trail over the edge of the cliff and he'll just walk off.
Hey,
Good.
hey, just buy him a damn 53 102 drive van full of crayons. He'll be happy.
Okay, Andrew, there you go. There's the new TikTok, buddy. The sneak peek to tomorrow's YouTube videos. That's what I've been doing. The TikToks come out today and the YouTube videos come out tomorrow, but they're all of the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
And I know Andrew watches them, so.
Oh, yeah.
You ever think that pretzel makers are good to turn? What? I don't even want to know.
Yep. Well, Randy, I got me another piece. Well, Randy, I got me another piece of equipment.
Did you?
Yeah. They say it's a Craftsman 4-in-1 chipper vacuum blower. Well, how can it be 4-in-1 when it don't do nothing but vacuum and chip? I'm like, somebody mislabeled it, but
They contact different things if you haven't noticed.
Emily,
Robert-
be aware of the comments down there.
Yeah, I was watching it.
Okay.
It's not
I tell Steve, but he
crude
falls
at the
asleep.
moment, but I'm watching.
Okay.
If it turns crude, then yeah, it'll be gone.
Well, I was going to yell Steve, but it looked like he was snoring there for a second. So
I'm half in, half out. I'm about to go to bed here in a minute anyway.
I tell you, Steve, that heat zapped me, man. About lawn number 8, I went, oh my gosh, I think I'm done. And tomorrow's supposed to be 101 as well. So,
Hey, Matt.
hey, Matt, what's going on, buddy?
Whoa,
I've had a rough day today.
You had a rough day.
Yeah, I have not felt this bad in a long time. I actually felt better now than I did 2 hours ago.
Uh-oh.
Heat got to me today.
Heat, yeah,
Oh,
buddy.
that's not good.
yeah.
Glad you're doing better.
I went done yard earlier today, and it hit me and like that. And I said, I came back home. I turned the air conditioner. I sat right there in that chair, and I stayed in this chair. And I, first of all, why you? I got 3 calls. Why you come back and cut my yard? Started cussing me and stuff. And I said, I'm not in the mood for your bullshit. I hung up on them.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, but down here the humidity is the worst part of the day.
Whew.
I get it, dude, 'cause I'm not paying attention.
It drained me, and I tell you what, it scared the shit out of me because my hands, I lost feeling in my left hand.
Oh goodness, that's not cool. Are you staying hydrated?
I've been drinking these things. No, Gatorade.
Yeah.
Make sure you're mixing that with water too. So
No.
Yeah, because they say too much Gatorade will mess you up, and too much water will mess you up. You have to balance it out.
Damn if you do, and you damn if you don't.
well, the Gatorade's good to help replenish your electrolytes, but it's not going to really hydrate you very well because it still has a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah.
That sugar is what's going to help dehydrate you.
Yep.
Yeah, I felt pretty rough there for a while today. I feel better now than I did 3 hours ago.
That's good.
Yeah. And like with me, yesterday morning and this morning, I got started early on that mulch job because I knew yesterday wasn't bad, but today it got mighty. I'm like,
Yeah. Now the only light it's on in here is a light off the TV.
Yep, leave them.
Nothing wrong with that, Matt.
Don't leave them on.
Oh, definitely not.
They generate heat. I mean, it's not much, but if you're not feeling heat, yeah, no, leave them on.
I tell you what, it drained me today. The last time I felt like that day when I went to the emergency room.
man.
I'm going to take the rest of the week off. I'm going to say F it the rest of the week, and I'm going to just rest up.
Sometimes that's what you got to do. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's just like with that staining job I did with for that lady. I waited till October. I'm like,
I tell you, I hate if it keeps doing like this, I'm gonna have to retire from doing anything outside like that.
Yep.
Especially during the hot season, the hot part of the year.
Yeah.
I hate to do that, but I do what I can early in the morning. They're gonna dislike me early in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
To a certain time, and in a late in the afternoon during that first initial 4 or 5 hours, I ain't coming.
Yeah, Matt, I throw the red flag up. We don't go out. About 100, 103, 105. That's when I say, nope, that's it. It's too hot.
No.
And we hit it every year. It happens. And I just say, it's just too hot. The 101 today was barely tolerable because we had a slight breeze. But I'm telling you what, I mean, I drink. We were out for 3 hours and 15 minutes, and I probably drank 4 or 5 bottles of water in that 3 hours.
No.
You just sweat it right out.
Yeah.
Yep. And we were going a half a pace slow of what we normally do, just because we didn't want to overheat, so we were having to go slow just to keep going. So, and we took a break in the middle, sat in the shade, tried to cool down just a little bit.
Yeah.
But it gets much hotter than this, and I just say nope, it's not safe. And we hit it every year.
What cooled me off a little bit that helped when I was on the way back to the house, I just pushed the damn leaves all the way forward, and that thing would do about 1 mile per hour.
Get some wind in your face.
And I felt a little better after that. And after I got something cool to drink, and I come home, I turn that daggone air conditioner on.
Yes, sir.
I took it down as low as it'll go.
Yeah, you have to be careful. We're not young men anymore.
No. I'm 50. Hell, I'm 52 years old, and I feel like 102 some days.
Yeah.
I remember one day I cut this guy's yard, and he was taking me home. He had the air conditioner on, and I was like, I think I said something about, man, you need to turn this thing off because I'm fitting to throw up. Then I rolled the window down. I felt better. I'm like, it's just like some people like, oh, just go jump in the lake. You get extremely hot, then you go jump in the cool water.
That ain't good. That ain't good for you. It's a hell of a shock to your system.
Yeah, see, I don't drink cold water, ice water at all. I drink something that's lukewarm or tepid. I don't drink cold water.
I prefer
Make
cool
your
water.
stomach upset. Make your stomach upset.
If you drink cold water when it's hot as balls outside, it'll cramp your stomach.
Yep.
And or make
I
you
used to,
bigger.
yeah. I live with my grandparents. I used to go outside and play, and I go sit in my room. I had a 220 window unit. I sit there, and all of a sudden I get a headache. I'm like, yep, yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed to went and play music tonight, and I tell them I didn't feel like playing.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to been there at 6 o'clock, and I just told him, I caught him about 4:30. I ain't going. I don't feel worth a damn.
Yep, just do it in the morning when it's cool.
Yep.
Yep. They ain't gonna like me when it come early. I told him I come a little bit early, about 8 o'clock, 8:30, and then I don't come that early.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well,
1 or 2 o'clock. You think I'm gonna come? Nope.
Well, if I don't come that early, I don't come. It's too hot, guys. Sorry.
That's right.
Yeah.
you should remind them. They should try coming out here more when it's 90 to 100 degrees.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, if there was a cool breeze and it's overcast and misting a little bit, then it can't keep you cooler. But the way that heat was today, nope.
Mhm.
I ain't taking no more chances.
Nah.
Nothing more. I ain't
About
killing myself.
because usually about July and August after 9 o'clock in the morning, that's it. I'm through.
Yeah, you're done.
Yep.
And then after it happened, then he called me and bitched me out about it. Why ain't you doing this? Why ain't you out there doing this? Why ain't you? I tell you what, you can get somebody else to do it.
It's too hot.
Yeah.
We showed up at the little old lady's house and we looked at it and she didn't get enough water down this week. And I told her, I said, I'm going to skip it. And she goes, well, you're not mowing anyways. It's too hot. I said, oh yeah, we've already mowed 7. You're number 8. so we skipped her and we went and mowed 9, which was 8. So yeah, she thought it was too hot to mow, but it wasn't. We didn't skip it because it was too hot. We skipped it because her lawn was too dry.
Yeah.
It'd be better for the yard to skip it and let the length stay there, and help the humidity a little bit. So
yeah, I got one that wants me to cut it as low I can get it. I told him this week, I said I'm gonna be cutting it. Everything since it got so hot, it's going to 3.5.
Yep.
Yeah, 3.5 and above because that just clips it off enough where the grass won't die.
Yeah, I raised my deck this week, Matt.
Explain that to him.
Yep. I raised my deck this week just to get through the heat because next week we're supposed to be back down into low to mid 80s. So, and this 100 degree heat, I raised her up a half an inch.
That's what
it still looks good. It still looks good.
Yeah.
I've been cutting it 2.8 is what he's been wanting. 2.8, which is but last week when I cut one, I noticed a little brown in the grass, so in one part of it. I said, and next cut it's going to go to 3.5, and hopefully didn't kill it last time, but I just clipped.
Guys, I got to jump off. I got to go take care of some business stuff before I head off to bed. So.
You're fine.
Yeah, I'm about to jump on it myself.
You got a good video there, Eden.
Yep, we're good. We got Laura's
nice video, Eden.
Yeah, it was a fun one. It was fun. That thing is just so tiny. It's like.
You
see
like
those,
Mario, don't you?
Good night.
That's right. But
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
It's just like, you gotta know your grass, what it can tolerate and what it can't